Hello, chat. How are we doing on this morning? Allow me to switch us to the Clip Studio Paint. How we doing? How we doing? My YouTube is having a stroke? Oh no. My friend's wake-up alarm is that really French song and she can't change it, so she just wakes up to France. That's okay. France can be wonderful sometimes. When it's not being conservative. Guys, we're doing something special today. Hold on, allow me to open up a thing. This is what we're doing today. I'm just gonna do as much of these as I can. There's not gonna be like any one, like, oh, I'm gonna do these once a day, once every 2 days or whatever. There's not gonna be any challenge like that because I'm not in the mood for that. That's really what it all comes down to. But I like making autobiographical art. It is like the main thing I can focus on doing when it comes to long projects because it focuses on me, and I love talking about myself, which is why I'm a streamer. But so we're gonna go through each of these, and I'm just gonna draw as many as I can this stream. And we're gonna have fun. Guess who's awake? Hi Shadow, welcome in. Seal time. Hi Cluer. Hello everybody. Okay, and I wonder... Hold on. I ponder. Is this a good setup, do we think? Are we fucking with this? Are we fucking with this fall guy? Let's see. Maybe a little smaller. I feel so yippee, 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 yippee! I'm so glad. Tell me if the music is too loud, actually. It might be too loud. I'll turn it down a little. The whole gang is here. It's true, it's true! I'm pet sitting right now and the dogs decided to wake me up at the actual ass crack of dawn. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Chatters, don't forget to like and sub and hit that bell button. Yup, exactly. Exactly, everybody. Alright, let's do childhood. So, when I was a child, I had really long hair. It went so long. That's not the brush I meant to use. This is a draw my life. Wait, who's the gang? Everybody in chat. Everyone in chat is the gang. Where's Mitsu? Mitsu was the first one to chat. I don't know where he went, but he's here. And I didn't have bangs. My hair just like went down. And I didn't like wearing my hair like in front of my ears. And I remember my mom would always tuck my hair, or like she would always put my hair over my ears, and I would be like, I don't like how that feels. I like it being behind my ears. And then as I grew up, I learned the wonders of having it in front of my ears. And then she kept trying to tuck my hair behind my ears again. And I was like, girl, make up your mind. I had really long hair growing up and it was really unhealthy, but because it was long, everyone cried when I cut it. Yeah. Everyone was sad when I cut my hair. Actually, I don't know how true that is. Oh, also, I had very strong cheekbones, which is something that, everyone commented on. Everyone was like, holy shit, Nick has these very strong cheekbones. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means, I just have a face. And I wore like a little hoodie. So this is child me. We're getting autobiographical in this household. As a little kid, I had hair that reaches the end of my spine. Oh my goodness. That's like, I had hair, I think I drew my hair too long. I think I had hair like around here. I was like Rapunzel. Everyone loved my hair. I have to leave stream sometime later, going out for dinner. Okay, have fun. Have fun, Claire. Also, no worries. My hair was in my butt crack, quite frankly. Jesus. Big long hair. And now that is actually now. Bye. Bye, Claire. Thank you for coming, and thank you for hanging out. And then, when I was 11 years old, I cut my hair for the first time ever. Or like, when I was a kid, I cut my hair, like I had scissors one time and I cut my hair like all bad. Because I was like a baby. So that looks like a penis. Fuck. Penis scissors. I always wanted longer hair growing up, but I was never allowed. Once I went to college, I grew it out, and the rest is history. Awesome! I'm happy for you. Calyptron's bringing back the sacred art of Draw My Life. Exactly! That's what I'm here for! Draw my life with me, everybody. Okay, this was me as I was like 4 maybe here. This is like, no, not 8. I don't know how old I was here. I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember. I don't remember a lot of my childhood. This is why I'm going like in order of like things I remember, because I don't remember a lot of it. Guys, he said penis, everyone point and laugh. Holy shit. I also used to have really long hair. It took ages for my mom to let me cut it short into a pixie. Okay, my mom had no experience cutting hair short. Because, she had only girls, like, girl children until me. And so she didn't, like, know how to cut hair short. And I was like, I really want to have my hair short, because I was trans and I didn't realize it at the time. But I was like, I really want to have, like, boy hair. First egg, moment for me. And she was like, I don't know how to do that. I can't do that for you. I'm sorry. And I was like, damn, I guess I'll just start cutting it myself. So I started cutting it myself when I was like 11. And I got like a little bob. Because I was actually, I think it went down to my chin. I had a bob. Because I was like the closest I could get to like having boy hair until like without like I don't know, getting too scared about having my hair being ruined. Transfem here? Hi! Yippee! And at this point I had glasses. And I had a scar. I had a scar on my eyebrow, and I still have this scar. Actually, hold on, I can tell you another story from when I was a child. I was a child, I was like 5 or 4? 4 or 5. We had a dog. Don't judge me how I draw the dog, it's been a while. He died a long time ago, so I don't remember what he looks like. And this was our dog, his name was Jeff. Shit. Okay, whatever. I'll do the whatever. I never had a bob because my hair type would make it look like a fucking mushroom. That's real. This was me. I guess my hair was like this long, perhaps. Because I was growing it out, because I was a kid. I was a baby. Rip good boy or girl? You have a boy. Boy named Jeff. I miss coming to streams, but alas, I love streaming. It's okay, Shadow. The VOD will always be here. Unless I say something really personal, by accident. Unless I, like, say my address. So if I don't say my address, the VOD will be up. Room. Okay, so the dog was feeding. The dog was eating food. And I was unsupervised. And I was annoying the dog while he was eating food. We were like the same age. I think we were both like 4. Maybe even 3 or 2. Actually, no, I was 2. I was 2, left unsupervised with the dog. This is not real. Hey, Cal, where do you live? I live in a house. Did you eat the dog food? I did not eat the dog food. I was annoying the dog. Because I was like, oh, he's eating. I wanna have fun with him. I wanna play toys. And I was like 2 years old. So I think my hair would have been shorter. I was eating dog food as a child. Cross apartment and flat off your guess where board. True. I live in a house. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. And I reached out to grab the food. Or like grab the dog's face, or I don't know what I was grabbing. This looks kind of bad. For reaching with those grippers. True. I wasn't even 2, I was like 8 or 9. Oh my goodness. One time I fed my neighbor's cat dog food. It died. Oh no. Okay. And so, the dog got mad at me. And he bit me. And he bit me in a way where his teeth went like, this is my face. Okay, and his top teeth were here. This was his top teeth. And then here at my ear was his bottom teeth. Right here. Your drawings are so cute, thank you! So it was like a... If I was a dog, I'd probably do the same thing. Me too! Because I was annoying him on purpose. Well, not on purpose. I must remember the freckles. So the dog bit my face very intensely. Just some Jurassic Park type shit. Let the damn dog eat in peace. Exactly. Cal is still alive to this day. It's true. I am still alive. So the moral of that story is don't leave your kid unsupervised with the dog. I don't know why they did that. Don't leave your 2-year-old. Why was I unsupervised with the dog? Why was I unsupervised with the dog eating? Why was that happening? Why was I unsupervised at all as a 2-year-old? And why did I do this? I mean, no, why did I did this because I was 2 years old and I didn't know what dogs did. Why was I allowed to do this? How did your parents react? Wait, you were 2, OMG. Yeah, I was 2! My parents, like, well, the dog did not get put down, by the way, if that's what you were wondering. Dog did not get put down. Why were you such a menace at 2 years old? Dude, I was such a menace. I ran away from home, like, multiple times. I ran down the street shirtless, because I was like, I just don't want to wear a shirt, and I'm gonna run away from home. And, my mom had to chase me. And she was pregnant. She had to chase me while pregnant. I was such a menace as a kid. I was like begging to play house with my brother's friend at 2. I was evil. I was like dumping cat litter in the bathtub. That actually happened, by the way. I dumped cat litter in the bathtub. And my mom was like, Nick, why? Why would you do that? And I was like, I don't know, I'm 4 years old. I'm 4 years old, I don't know what this means. Cal, we are not friends anymore? Why? I didn't do it with my hands, I just picked up the bucket. I picked up the container. The litter box. And I just dumped it in the bathtub because I was a kid, I didn't know. Anyway, I have this scar now on my eyebrow and on my ear. In my ear, I have this, like, scar. I've nobody used that bathtub before. It was thoroughly scrubbed. It might have, I don't remember if it was like used cat litter or if it was like fresh cat litter. I don't know. So it might have been fine. I got paint markers for my birthday. Awesome. It's your karma for being a little bitch. True, I was. It was my karma. Dog doesn't know any better. Dog just sees kid reaching for food and dog is like, "Oh, this is my food, motherfucker. Oh, it better have been fresh." I can paint my walls pretty colored. Awesome. I also got paint markers for my birthday, this past birthday that I had. I've been experimenting with them and it's been quite fun. Okay, that's my ear scar. Oh, I love this song. This song is very fun for me. I love the na 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 na. That past birthday. Yes, my past birthday that I had. Na 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 na. Chad, I'm so freaking tired. It's Saturday and I just tell my friend to have a good day at school. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then, once I got a little older, I think I was... When I was 14, I shaved my head bald. Hi, Annie the Dino. Welcome in. Oh no, he's bald. I really don't want to do my artwork, but I'm pretty sure I'm furthest behind in the whole class. Do it. Do artwork. Listen, it'll be so much easier once you actually get it done. But like I have to write and stuff. I don't know. You gotta do it. You gotta do it, because it's work. And you gotta do it. And you'll feel so fulfilled after you do it. My sister has a buzz cut and she dyes it fun colors and patterns. And it's really cool. Awesome! Yeah, I shaved my head bald when I was 14. But I hate work. Oh no. It's gonna take the whole day because my school keeps deciding that art lessons are the ones we should miss for like useless things. Oh. Dude, I keep burping. This shit just keeps happening to me. What the hell? Okay, that was me when I was 14. I shaved my head. I actually completely forgot that I did that. Until, like, I was thinking about it just now. I was like, damn, I shaved my head when I was 14. I forgot. For Halloween, she dyed it purple and put, like, skulls on it to make it look like leopard print. Oh, that's so cool. I love fun hair. I love when people have fun with their hair. They keep taking us out of art to, like, I don't know, go to the zoo, and we've been to, like, 6 times already? What kind of school are you in? What? Zoo school? Are you in, like, biology school? Animal science? And then, when I was 15, I started posting on TikTok. And when I was 15, that's when my egg cracked. And I transitioned. Like, I started socially transitioning. Did you do the renegade? No, I didn't do dances. I just made, like, funny posts. But so, you might have seen my face before on TikTok. That's all I'll say. There is a chance. There is a chance. My hair was not this long yet. Actually, I had a side part here. It was like I was very active on TikTok a couple years ago. Horrible news, guys, I have no chance of ever seeing Kyle. Oh no. Yeah, this was when I was 15. And I had a really huge oversized hoodie because it was like that era of like transmasculine like oversized hoodie world. The phase that everyone has. It was like even bigger than this. It was like the hood was huge. What color is your house? What color are your window frames? My window frames are white. What color is your mailbox or letter post thingy? What's your address? Tell me. What's your social security number? Okay, white. I can work with that. I just realized my thing said Galaxy instead of Flowey. It's okay. I understood who you were. Everyone cross out house without white frames from your guess where boards. Okay. And actually... Nah, I won't tell that story. Is it house or apartment? It is house. Okay. And when I was 16, I don't remember anything else. Can confirm I visited it. That's not true, by the way. In case anyone worries or has wondered. Okay. I don't remember anything from when I was 16. I'm gonna be honest. That is a blur. Yes it is, you just don't know it yet. 16, 17, and 18 are all completely blurs. I don't remember anything. I'm gonna be honest. I remember I was into the Dream SMP. We all know I'm like the second closest to living to you and my second in the world, second only to Clown. True. I miss clown. When will it come back? When will it be less busy? This is so sad. I don't even remember what I looked like when I was 16. Like, what did I do with my hair? Did I just... Oh, wait, my glasses. I forgot. Serving Northern Lion over here. The main thing I remember when I was younger was LARPing Warrior Cats in middle school, and I didn't even read Warrior Cats. I played Warrior Cats as a kid. I read Warrior Cats as a kid. We need to start streaming at like 1 AM, true. I never take pictures of myself, so I really don't know. I don't really know what it looked like either, ever. I did take pictures of myself, so that's why it's weird that I don't remember. Like, I don't know how long my hair was. I think it was just like, I don't know. I guess I'll just draw like the most recent thing that I remember, which is like, I don't even know. I was and am still crazy insecure, so that's not changing anytime. I see. I've never really been that insecure about my appearance. I've just had dysphoria. Which, that is an insecurity in and of itself, I would say. But, it has never been, like, so bad that I can't, like, show myself. The only reason I don't do it now is for privacy, and also because I want to. It's because of that dysphoria that I don't show my face online. Once I go on testosterone and get, like, more masculine features, I think I'll be more comfortable sharing my face. I've only ever worn 2 hairstyles my entire life, pretty much. Wow. That's incredible. Okay. What did I do? What did I do when I was 16 to 18? What did I do? I don't even know. Braids and ponytails? Hell yeah. Time to get a third, me too. Sorry guys, this is me remembering that I have a dissociative disorder and like remembering that I don't remember anything about my life. Notice how I haven't told a single like actual story other than this one, the dog one. Actually, I've told some stories. Never mind, I remember my life. Granted, I don't remember the dog one. That was what my mom told me. Because my school peers were already very anti-trans, so I'm not super comfortable coming out. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Only come out when you feel safe to do it. I don't remember how old I was when I started wearing this hairstyle, but it's kind of like a jellyfish cut. I'm mainly insecure about my body. My face is alright, but my body is you. Because apparently one of my medications makes me gain weight and I don't even need it, so I'm weaning off. I see. I hope you can become more comfortable in yourself soon. And I think you will be. Like, just with time. Affirm. Of course, Shadow. I need top surgery so bad. Oh, I want every masculinizing surgery in the world. And this is when I stopped wearing hoodies. Now I only wear cardigans, but that was a recent development in my life. So at this point I wore, what did I wear? I wore like a jacket. So like it still had a hood, but like it wasn't like a hoodie, you know? It wasn't like a pullover. I don't like my teeth. Oh. Me too, my teeth are so fucked up. I'm lucky enough to not have fucked up teeth. But like, even if I did, I don't think I would, like, care. Like, there would be some insecurity there, but, ultimately, it's just teeth. And that's kind of what I tell myself, like, my teeth are a little messed up, but not enough that I need braces. They're like fucking parallel lines, but diagonal, oh no. I love fucked up teeth? Hell yeah. Darling chatters, love yourself, teeth are so cool, true. My top row was sticking out, my bottom row was bent, I don't know how the fuck I did that. I don't know. I took off my braces like a week ago, congratulations. I don't know how old I am here. Let's just say 19, 18? Let's just... I don't remember what I looked like when I was 18. And that was only 2 years ago. What was 2 years ago? It's 2023? What happened? What happened in 2023? I don't even know. Whatever, I'm just gonna say 19. I want braces so badly, but I can't eat molums with braces on. Alas, alas. They hurt? Yeah, that's what I've heard. My sister had braces. Animal Crossing New Horizons 2.0 update? Maybe I can't remember. Yeah, actually, I think that was 2023. Well, hold on. I don't remember. I actually got Animal Crossing in 2021. And in 2021, I was... Hold on. 2019, I was 14. 2020. 15. 2021. 16. Okay. And 2021 is when I got Animal Crossing New Horizons. Because I got it for Christmas. It might have been 2020 Christmas. I don't remember. I got a day of release. Oh my goodness. You rich fuck. You people disgust me. You rich people in chat. I'm just kidding. Chicken? Yes. I got it for my birthday, but my birthday was a few days before it. That's lucky, actually. What? Actually, okay, I take it back. For birthdays, it makes sense. I thought you meant you just, like, happened to get it, like, on a random day. I was like, how the fuck do you have the money for that? Like, if you're not saving for, like, a birthday. I ate so much soup in that time, that's why I don't really enjoy eating soup anymore. Like, it needs to be thick or have a lot of noodles. I actually ate a lot of soup in that time, too. I had so much soup. I would, like, I would eat, like, a potato soup can every morning. And then, I'll just draw my current self. I cut my hair recently, which is something I regret a little bit because, I saw a picture of myself with longer hair last night, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cute, actually. But this is what my hair looks like now. Forgot the scar. I literally had no clue what Animal Crossing New Horizons was. My parents just gave it to me. I saw Stinky and Sylvia. I just had to go eat dinner and close it before autosave, and had Billy and Sylvia for my starters. Awesome. Bill and Sylvia, not Billy. I read it incorrectly. The vicious cycle of wanting to cut your hair, cutting it, and then wanting longer hair. Exactly, that's what I lived through. Even this is too long. And now I only wear cardigans. And like the odd flannel every once in a while. $20. My hair is crazy thick. I can't stand it when trying to wear wigs. You wear wigs? Is it like for a theater class or whatever? I love cardigans, but I only have 3. I have 2. I only just started wearing them recently. For cosplay? Oh, yeah, I forgot you cosplay. Have you worn wigs? I have not worn wigs. When will you wear wigs? I dress as misusing an Applejack. Ooh. I don't know who misusing is. I assume that was a typo. Mizuki. Oh, okay, Mizuki. Yes, yes, yes. I love Applejack. Applejack is my favorite of the main 6. I want my hair shorter. I hate having long hair so bad. One time I had this really cute haircut and I kind of had micro bangs, but they weren't exactly micro bangs. I don't know, I just miss it. You can do whatever you want forever. Never let yourself become complacent in your life. You can cut your hair. It will feel very freeing. It felt very freeing for me to shave my head when I was 14. Even though it was winter and I shouldn't have done it that close to winter because I was cold as fuck. But like, it's in spirit. My favorite show is Fluttershy, that's a good one. When it's Applejack for Halloween, it was peak. Let's go! Okay, that's my timeline. I don't know why it's going up. I'm not very good at going straight, like in terms of lines. Okay. So that's my timeline. Let's do, actually, we can keep this. It represents growing up. True. Chatter's wanting to cut your hair. I feel you. I wasn't allowed to for years. It was like the only thing on my mind ever. True, true, true. I don't know why I said true as if I knew that about you, Painstar. I'm just saying that, like, I relate. Okay. Hobbies. Wait, hold on. 1. Childhood. And like I went a little bit off base because I went into adulthood, but I wanted to share my timeline. It's also kind of like a art style difference too, because my art style when I was a kid was very like round and like Adventure Timey. I would draw it like this. And then as I got older, I developed my own style. Okay, so my hobbies, of course, drawing. And when I was a kid, I would only draw cats. I was really into Warrior Cats and I like to read. I read, my first Warrior Cats book was Blue Star's Prophecy. And I picked it up at the library and I read it in 2 days. And I was like, this rules. I love this cat book. Because I was really, cats is a, animals in general is a special interest of mine, I would say at this point. But cats were like a big one for me when I was a kid. And also now, currently. So I like to read. Occasionally. I don't read much anymore, but I try. It's just hard to get myself into the mind space for it. Me too, I love animals so much. Hell yeah. I met a really sweet cat on Halloween. I was passing by my grandpa's neighbor's house, and there was a cat on the porch, and I did the pss, and he came right over, and then he followed me to the house. Let's go! Awesome. Animal whisperer. I wish I could read more. Honestly, same. I do wish I could read more. Because, like, there's so much I want to read. I want to read more manga. I want to read more literature. I still haven't read The Great Gatsby, even though that's, like, one of the classics that you have to read if you want to, like, ever understand life or whatever. I want to read Shakespeare. I really like Shakespeare. Apparently he was a local neighborhood cat and his name was Puma. Aw, cute! Does anyone else feel like they've committed grave betrayal when switching favorites? Like, my favorite animal ever has been penguins my whole life, as far as I remember, same with the color purple. No. Maybe a little bit. Like, it's not that I feel, betrayal, per se. It's just that I feel embarrassed because, I'm like, fuck, I changed. I changed and now I'm different, and now I have to tell people that I'm different, and now people are gonna associate me with this thing forever, and I don't even feel that strongly about it anymore. You're all alone in this, Mitsu. I feel like Penguins in Purple will be sad if I change it, and also because I love Penguins in Purple. I'm not a doctor, but I have OCD. And that feels like it might be an OCD thing. But it could also be an autism thing. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I also have autism, so I'm just saying what it sounds like. Hello, I've just stumbled across this channel, so hello, I guess. Hello, Overrated and Kicking. I am doing a autobiographical comic thing. I mean, I guess it's less comic and more just like scattered doodles. But yeah, welcome. And I do have OCD. Okay, then yeah. Feeling guilty about like betraying things that aren't real, or like betraying things that like don't actually have feelings, is absolutely an OCD thing if you have it. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, I'll give a little transition to hold on, to male 15. My friend was very convinced that I'm autistic, and said it takes one to know one, but like I don't know. It's hard to tell. Let me just get context in the stream and then I'll start talking more. Awesome. No pressure at all. If you just want to lurk, that's fine too. I love lurkers. I love people just chilling in chat too as well. So any kind of chatter or non-chatter is accepted here. These years I don't actually get actual gifts for Christmas and birthdays, just money because my family don't know what I like. That's actually why I try to be open as I can with things I like. I don't know, I try to make my interests clear, because I know gift giving can be hard for some people. It's hard for me, because I forget everything that people like. So if I have something that I can associate with someone, like, then it makes it way easier to gift give, or like gift shop for them. Okay, hobbies? Reading? I mean, at least when I was a kid. Drawing. The music is, hold on, transitioning to another song. I'm open, they just can't let go of things I liked at 12, I fear. Oh, I understand that too. Yeah. I'm gonna... Do I need to turn music up? It's a little... I don't know, okay, it's just building. I'm just gonna let it build. I'm just gonna let the melodies build. My gifts are home-baked cookies. Everyone likes cookies except weirdos. True. I don't trust you if you don't like cookies. This is accurate. This is accurate to life. I yearn for some cookies right now. I have brownie cookies in the fridge. I could get some soon. But it would make me sick if I ate them right now, because it is 9 a.m. Sometimes I hate receiving gifts because people are like, oh, what do you want for gifts? So I tell them and they get something else and I'm like, well, oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I love receiving gifts because I am materialistic and I love things. So I'll take almost anything. Like, my friend got me a pack of, like, hold on, how much is this? 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 dice. 12, like, just, like, 6-sided dice. And I'm never gonna use them, probably. Like, I like them, but, like, I don't know what I'm gonna use them for, but I'm still happy about the gift. You know? Material king. Yup, exactly. As a child, I yearned for cookies, and I still do. Hell yeah. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Oh yeah, speaking of hobbies. Video games. I like Minecraft. Minecraft was a big thing for me when I was a child. Because I had it, when it was like, I think when I first started playing Minecraft, it was like before the horses update. And then horses got added and I was like, holy shit, there's horses. That's incredible. Because I loved horses as a kid too. I was a horse girl. I love getting gifts too, but like if you ask me what I want and not get it, it kind of defeats the purpose of asking. That is true. That is true. I can understand being frustrated with that. Okay. This is a monitor. You can tell because I told you. So I don't have to do any work now in explaining visually that it's a monitor. Because you just know it. Are those sharks in your shirt? Yes, they are! I don't know what kind of sharks they are. I just kind of made up sharks as I drew this. But yeah, they are sharks. They're just sharks I made up. I played Minecraft at honestly couldn't tell you, but when it was after vacation and a Dragon War added. Hell yeah, that's early. My hobby is drums. If I see a drum, I get permission to play it. I shred on it. That's really cool, actually. I love percussion. I don't know how to play a single instrument, I'm gonna be honest. But I love, like, I feel like if I were to do any instrument, it would be percussion. Like drums or even the fucking cowbell. I think it was before you could place double chess next to each other. Oh my god, that's incredible. Okay, I wasn't in that early. Oh, there was also another MMO that I played. I think it was like called Feral Heart or something. But it was like you played as like a wolf. I think maybe it could be any canine, but I remember I played as a wolf. And I don't know. I just remember very vividly playing Feral Heart or playing this game, whatever game that it was. Just running around in like the overworld and listening and having like Christian like music just blasting on the radio, because that was the only thing like we listened to it when like that was the only thing my dad listened to, and it was his radio, and so he would just play it all the time. Minecraft now, because for some reason it's gone back to version 1.0 on my Xbox, but I know it was definitely like early. I see. When my music teacher asked who could play drums, I raised my hand and got to play it. Little me did know I could score a chance to play with grades higher than me. Awesome! Little did I know I could score a chance to play with grades higher than me. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. I pirated Minecraft, so I started playing a pretty earlier version, but there were probably newer updates out at that point. That makes sense. Okay, what's another hobby I have? I like making music. But like, specifically, I don't know, on computer. Like virtual music, because I don't know how to play instruments. And like when I was a kid, I tried to learn ukulele, but it didn't work. I was too impatient. And also it was the ukulele era. It was like when Steven Universe was big. I wanted to learn Steven Universe songs on the ukulele. Oh, I like coding. This also reminds me. I don't know what this UI is. I'm just kind of drawing. We are the crystal gems. True. I had a uke as well. I don't know how to spell it, but I didn't like it very much. I see. Dude, my shoulder hurts like shit. It was blue and had a dolphin on it. That's sweet. I like that. I like that. What else could I say? I like that. Blue and dolphin on it. Let's draw Minecraft. I am a simple person to entertain. I like blue and dolphins. I mean, it was cute, but I didn't like playing it. I see. Winter's here at 6:42 p.m. and it's dark out already. Hell yeah, no more 49 degrees Celsius. Hell yeah. I'm quite happy with the winter wrap up. Yup. I love that song. What am I talking about? Hold on. Pokemon Minecraft. Okay, anyway. Now let's draw the map. But yeah, I love November weather. It's so nice. My friend made fun of me, actually, because I was like, oh, I love November air. And he was like, who the fuck says that? Are you a book character? Who talks about the air? And I was like, I talk about the air because I love the air. Okay, now the music is too loud. I'm gonna get a snack, aka my breakfast, because there's barely any food here. I understand. I had a granola bar for breakfast, and I'm hungry. Okay. Music. I'm just gonna... Wait, no, I already did the music. Hold on. Music over here. With speakers. And then I also like to sing, but that goes with the music, whatever, who cares. And I don't sing publicly. I just do it when I'm alone. It actually helped me a lot with voice training, which is something I've talked about before. But my voice didn't used to be this deep. And I know it's not that deep. Like, don't come in my ass, okay? Don't don't come in my ass about this, okay, guys? Don't I didn't even mean to say that, but that's just really funny. We're getting a How the Grinch Stole Christmas 25th anniversary trailer though. I just gotta watch it. LBRB. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Have fun. What kind of snack should I get though? Don't come in your ass! Coming on your ass about this as we speak. Me too, you can't say Veto. I like goldfish. Shadow. I think you should get goldfish. Okay. Listen, man. It is helping me with voice training too. Yes! My voice didn't used to be this dark dark academia. Means we need to put you down now, sorry. What's another computer thing that I like? I just like using my computer. I'm gonna be honest. I like coding. That's what I like to do. Hold on. This is coding. I'll just... Coding. Gaming. Music. Or I'll say composing. Because that sounds cooler. Composing. Drawing. Reading. Jim Carrey's the Grinch? You didn't know that? Wait, in the new one? Okay, that's kind of cool though. Also, it's coming on December 12th. Awesome! I'm gonna do an art challenge for December, but I'm not gonna say it publicly yet because, what if I don't? What if I don't do it? And then I have to do it? And what if I change my mind? Because November has just begun. We have a whole month before then. Okay, coding, composing, gaming, drawing, reading. I don't like doing anything else. Those are actually I like sitting outside. This is less of a hobby and more of just like a thing I like to do. Because it doesn't take much like requirement. It doesn't take much things to do, like thinking. I wanted to sit outside yesterday for a while, but there were mosquitoes, and I was like, what the fuck, why are there mosquitoes in November? But it's because I live in the South. Hell yeah, this song. I love this song. Oh, thank God, he likes to go outside too. Yes, I do like to go outside. I like to go on walks. I like walks. I like walking. Walking is very fun. What am I doing the flamingo? Hold on. I know a lot of people, when they're listing their hobbies, they would say like, oh, I like to watch movies too. I'm not a movie guy, I'm gonna be real. I don't like to sit down and watch things. Playing Ooblets right now? Everyone name your favorite right now. I don't know Ooblets. I mean, I know Ooblets because I like the soundtrack. But, I don't know any of the Ooblets. I apologize. Going... outside. So things to know, it's live action, Jim Carrey's The Grinch, and it's either gonna be absolute peak or another flop. Praying for it's a peak. cracked my knuckles. I'm sure you heard it. I want to be a movie nerd so bad about it, I'm just not built for it. I'm not built for it either, and I don't even want to be a movie nerd. Like, it's fine. I'm not looking for another hobby. I have like 12. Even though I forget what they are, and then I remember. Oh wait, let me draw the crosshair. Yes, perfect. It all comes together. Okay, that's hobbies. Fears. I have quite a lot of these. I'm a very scared person. Allow me to fix up my canvas and make it more drawing aware. No. Stop pressing buttons. I'll just keep it right there. Whatever. Okay, I'll just draw the fears right here. I'm not a movie nerd. I just really am interested in cool movie releases. I want to watch the Frankenstein, like the Guillermo del Toro. I think that's his name. I've never had to say his name in real life before, like out loud. So I apologize if I said it wrong. But I want to watch his Frankenstein because I've heard it's really good. But I also wanted to watch Nosferatu when it came out, like the new Nosferatu, and I didn't. And I still haven't. But like I did watch 2 episodes of anime last night, so I mean that's something that I did. I watched 2 episodes of the Twisted Wonderland anime because it's coming out, and I've been obsessed with the game for like 4 years at this point, perhaps, maybe 5. And it's wonderful. I'm more into theater a lot more. I'd rather rant about Hamilton and 60 Musical than Mission Impossible. I feel that, I feel that. I used to be really into theater. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that in my timeline too. I used to be a big theater kid. I will not throw away my shot.
One seriously twisted fruitcake.
Thank you for subscribing, Kermit Cito. I appreciate it. Hi! Welcome to the chat room. I lied, I barely watched 60 Musical, but I watched Hamilton so much we paid for Disney Plus 3 times to watch it. Oh my goodness, that's incredible. I love your art, thank you! I'm doing currently a autobiographical, like, art day. Art stream. It's basically a draw my life. Let's draw my fears. First, let's draw a little doodle of me. I didn't even mention that I'm a system. I have dissociative disorder. I don't know if it's OSDD or DID. I haven't figured that out yet because it's like hard to tell between the 2 of them. But I have one of them. But yeah, that's why I actually have multiple different like drawing tubers. Hold on, let me. This is Paprika fronting right now. I'm Paprika. But I just go by Cal online, so just don't worry about it. Don't worry about trying to memorize all the alters' names. But I have other alters. Like Pan. And Stoat. And Wraith. And Narrow. And there are others that front every once in a while. But, I do like to, express this through my art. And I only felt like making 5 tubers. OMG Horn? Yes! Unicorn! Okay, would have left the country if we couldn't see the Hamilton coming to the Middle East. Oh my goodness. That's real though. GG's Mitsu on top chatter? Hell yeah, hell yeah. This is me being scared, by the way. I feel like a baby. I look like a baby. I never draw myself with glasses, but I don't know why I'm feeling it today. I think I should get like 100 pounds minimum, or euros? Pounds? I don't know. I don't know what that symbol is, I'm gonna be honest. I've never learned minimum for this accomplishment. And also for the other times I've accomplished this, true. My Americanism is showing. The shark things on your character shirt is awesome. Hell yeah, thank you. Or, I love the little shark things on your character shirt, thank you. I don't know how I read that so incorrectly. I'm just used to saying awesome. Awesome is just like a word for me. So I'm so monotone today, oh my goodness. I have a really weird fear. I was playing Cookie Clicker, and then I saw this weird upgrade that angers the grandmas and spawns these weird of how wrinkles that eat your CPS. I stopped playing for like 5 weeks. Oh my goodness. Yours is E. Oh, I see, I see. Well, they both kind of look like E's. But yeah, pounds is like the swirly E. Three. Fears. Awesome is just a word for me. It's one of those words, man. It's one of the many words that we have in our beautiful dictionary. My diction. Okay, let's draw some fears. I'm afraid of the ocean. How the fuck do I draw the ocean? Hold on. I've almost drowned many times. So I do not like going in the ocean. Ocean. And also just big bodies of water anyway. Slash water. I am afraid of eyes. I have scopophobia. Here, I'll write this out. Scopophobia. This is the fear of being looked at. Or just eyes in general. One of my cats keeps meowing at me because he wants to go outside. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I have specific instructions to not let him outside. Never let your cats outside. Never do that. I mean, unless you, like... I understand if you live in a situation where maybe you have parents that live with you and you're like, oh, the cats can go outside, it's fine. But, like, I understand that not everyone has the ability to keep their cats inside. It's not my cat? Oh, I see. That does make sense. I'm pet sitting. Oh, wait, yeah, you said you were pet sitting, I forgot. I'm afraid of holes? I can understand that. The trypophobia. I don't have it, but I do understand it. It is weird. Like, I understand, like, being uncomfortable with trypophobia. Or, like, having, I don't know. Scopophobia. I'm afraid of clocks. The cat went outside and lived in an apartment and the doors locked. What the heck? How did that happen? I'm trying to get more comfortable with looking at clocks. I just don't like how they tick. They tick and it freaks me out. I have claustrophobia and I absolutely hate it. Nan. What the H? Oh, it's Prozac time. I have to take my medication. Let me grab my parachute. I'm gonna go get my cat back. No worries. I need to mute so I can take my medication. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Medication is taken. Let me close my stuff. My funny pill bottles. Well, autobiographical art can be useful in making OCs. I agree. I love doing autobiographical art. Because I love talking about myself. And I love drawing myself. It's like, I draw myself constantly. I'm like the main thing. The dogs I'm sitting fart so bad, they're all silent but deadlies too. Oh no. Alright, I gotta go. Bye, overrated and kicking. Thank you for coming. And I appreciate your presence here. Okay, I'm afraid of clocks. They just make me uncomfortable. I'll be watching when you're streaming. Awesome! What else am I afraid of? I'm afraid of, like, random things. Oh, Shadow's #1! Let's go! Maciness is step it up. He has been decrowned. Dethroned. Get dethroned! I'm afraid of... Dogs. I'm afraid of dogs. I'm afraid of... cars? Mitsu fell off. You know what I'm not afraid of? Regicide. Watch your back, Shadow. Oh my god. How the fuck do I draw a car? The artist's, like, biggest problem. In the past, I was afraid of fish. I can understand that. Fish are... Well, I understand being afraid of fish, because some fish are, like, weird-looking. But, like, I've come to love fish. Even the weird-looking ones. Because I love all animals. And I feel like it'd be wrong if I were to dislike any animal just because of how they looked. But I feel like I did used to be freaked out by certain, like, deep-sea creatures, because I was like, oh, these look strange. But now I've grown as a person. Yeah, I'm afraid of cars and, like, driving in general. I have intense, like, driving anxiety, which is why I can't touch the wheel. I can't touch it. I took my driver's test yesterday and was absolutely terrified. I'm too scared of it. Like, first of all, I have an issue with sleeping. My entire life, every time I enter a vehicle, I get so sleepy. I one time tried to drive a four-wheeler, and I, like, started to close my eyes and just, like, drift off as I was driving the four-wheeler. And my dad had to be like, hey, Nick, wake up. You're driving this. You're driving this. Hey, hey. Oh, and I can't snap. It's not showing up on microphone. My snaps are not loud enough. But yeah, I can't drive. I'm too afraid of it. I have really bad OCD too. Like, I'm just, don't even mention the words driving test. Oh no, Painstar. I know Painstar's lore with driving tests. Oh, I'm also, another thing that I'm afraid of is cuckoo clocks. That's a specific thing that I don't like. Nick, wake up! Nick, wake up! I don't like this. Nick, wake up! Hey, hello! Hello! I failed 4 tests so far, it's so sad. Okay, I think that's all my, like, main fears. I still have more, but I don't remember them, so I guess they're not that important. Oh, dolls! Or, like... Hold on. No... Phobia. That's one. This goes hand in hand with scopophobia. These two? Hand in hand. Such a fearful person. I am such a fearful person. I am so scared of everything. Now, automatonophobia is the fear of, like, wax figures and, like, dolls and, like, things that look too human, but they aren't. And, like, androids. Things that look like, you know. I've been learning how to drive. I tend to hug the curb, which is scary. Driving also makes my knee hurts, because, fun fact, I have bad knees, and pressing the gas/brake puts a lot of strain on my knees, because I'm short. I see. Man, I'm so afraid of driving. Oh. See, even this is freaking me out just by looking at this. I'm gonna be real. Because I don't like things that look too human, but there's something off about them. And, like, I feel like most people are like that. I feel like I'm not alone here. But, it's really bad for me. Because sometimes I get freaked out looking in the mirror. Like, because I'm like, oh, you look... Sometimes I'm like... It's like, I think it's a form of, like dysmorphia. Where, I look in the mirror and I'm like, I don't feel like a person. I feel like, oh, you look like an android, like you're moving weird. Or whatever. But yeah, it freaks me out. I don't like looking in the mirror. Oh, mirrors. Hold on. Actually, no. I love mirrors. I love looking at myself, even though I am freaked out. One time my sister threw me into the pool during winter and I almost got frostbite. I have a story about pools. When I was a kid, I was very violent and a menace. And I tried to drown my younger sister. And then I got in trouble. Which, of course, you would get in trouble for doing that. I was not a very good kid. I'm gonna be real. And I've grown up since then. I'm not a child anymore, and so I'm not, like, as violent. Or, I'm not violent anymore. Like, feral? Yeah. Like, I still have, like, intrusive thoughts about it, but I'm on medication now. So it's like, fine. Figured I'd just say that little anecdote. I would bite people. I would, like, hit people. Like, it was bad. I remember one time when I was 14, I got sent to, like, the principal's office. Because I told, like, an 11-year-old that I would kill her because she was bullying my younger sister. And the head of, like, the principal was like, hey, you can't do that. You can't go up to an 11-year-old and say you're gonna kill her. And I was like, but she's bullying my sister. I don't know what else to do about it. And he was like, you tell someone. You don't say you're gonna kill her. And I was like, okay, that's fair. Actually, that's kind of real. Number 4, adolescence. Swiftly moving into the next category of adolescence, which is kind of related, actually. Because in my adolescence, I was a menace. And we were just talking about that. Adolescence. Is the playlist over? I think the playlist ended. Hold the phone. Let me... Nope! Oh wait, I have it set to loop. Okay, that's why. Anyway. The principal doesn't know ball. True. Okay, adolescence. What counts as adolescence? Is it like 11 to like 17 perhaps? Or like is that too old? Maybe 8 to 14? I don't know. What counts as adolescence, chat? Question marks. Oh, one time I almost got taken away from my parents. Because my aunt got mad at my stepdad and was like, hey, I'm just gonna call CPS on you guys, even though you haven't done anything wrong. I'm just gonna call CPS on you guys. And I almost got taken away from my parents. That was when I was, like, middle school. Should I go to the art store today? Because I've been selling acrylic markers and I want more. The pack that I have is very limited colors. Honestly, I love acrylic markers. You'll never catch me saying no to acrylic markers. I'm gonna be real. I love them. I love those shits. Here, I'll say almost. That reminds me of something? Oh my goodness. Got taken by, wait, from parents. CPS. Plus, I actually have some money now because of pet sitting. Awesome. You should go to the art store then. What else happened in my adolescence? I was kind of a bully without realizing it. And now what this means... Hold on. What this means is that I was very, like... My breakfast is burning. I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you for coming. And good luck on your breakfast. But... I would, like, make fun of people because I thought it was funny. And, like, I thought that would, like, get me points with my friends. You know how kids do. Kids are like, oh, I gotta be mean so that my friends like me. And of course I'm not like that anymore because I'm medicated. But I was unmedicated at the time, and so I was very much the menace. And I was kind of a bully, I'll say it. And I don't like how I was as a kid, but that's why I gotta talk about it. Because it's part of accepting who I am now, as an adult. Oh, what's another thing that happened as a kid? I don't know. I don't really remember much of my adolescence, I'm gonna be honest. Here I have this layer done, I'm gonna move on to another layer. Number 5, pop culture. I don't know what this means. Like, I do know what it means. I do know what pop culture is, but I don't know what this means in regards to me. I don't know what this has to do with me. Is it just like... I don't know. Am I just drawing, like, pop culture now? What's going on? I love this song. It's so nice. I guess anything you like in pop culture? What pop culture you liked as a kid? Okay. When I was a kid, single digits, I liked, Beyonce and Taylor Swift. Gay-ass music taste. I was a Swiftie when I was a child. I was less of a Swiftie and more just I liked her music and I would listen to it. Pop culture... What are things that I liked as a kid? I don't know, I didn't really like... I wasn't like a pop culture kid. I'm gonna be real. I wasn't like into it. I really... I wasn't a huge fan, I just liked the music. True. Real. Like her old music. I loved the Red album when she was good. True. My favorite Beyonce song was Single Ladies, and I remember when I was a kid, every time I would play it in the radio, I would be like, oh my goodness, it's the song that I like, and I would sing along with it. It's so weird to draw myself as a kid, because I never draw myself with long hair, or like at all. That's me singing along. My favorite song as a kid was Mean by Taylor Swift. I loved that one. I don't know why. It just really, I liked the melodies of it. Okay, I think that's, honestly, I think that's all the pop culture I liked. I wasn't big into pop culture. I guess, what was around when I was a kid was, Dynamite. I don't remember who made Dynamite, but you know that song? Oh, Minecraft parodies of songs. I liked Minecraft parodies. Like Fallen Kingdom. I only knew the Minecraft version. I love Minecraft parodies, yes! Yes! I loved Minecraft parodies, hold on. Minecraft. Parodies. I also liked, Disney movies. I've still never heard the original. I've heard the original because I thought the fight song was a remix of mine's song. Awesome. Like, I still listen to songs, like, from the 2010s. And I'm like, oh, this is like the Minecraft parody. I quite like Don't Mind at Night. I would also watch those videos of like people recreating songs in Minecraft, like with note blocks. I like those. I love that one, hell yeah. Okay, but yeah, that's all the pop culture I had as a kid. And as for pop culture I like now, I'm really big into Lady Gaga. Because that's also the same era that I grew up with. Lady Gaga. Shakira. Kesha. I love Lady Gaga, she's so iconic. Yeah, me too. She's like, man, I love listening to her stuff. I also just asked my dad if he would take me to an art store. Awesome! To the art store. Awesome, awesome. I liked the Minded Up or whatever it's called. I don't know that one. I'm sorry. Oh. I listened to like the same 12 over and over again and then I didn't explore. Kesha. Didn't she have like a... I don't know. You guys remember the Minecraft Jam songs? I do not. Minecraft won't add inches to your cock or whatever. What? For example, fight like a girl? I see, I see. I don't know what that is. I also liked Animal Jam music videos. Animal Jam was a big part of my childhood. I had like the membership for Christmas. Like I would ask for it. I was into Animal Jam when the Arctic Wolves were the first verse came out and when the Diamond Shop was released. Like the Arctic Wolves were the first thing that came out with the Diamond Shop, I'm pretty sure. And I was there. I had the original like Arctic Wolf with the membership that it gave you. I was beginning My Little Pony speed paints. I loved Animal Jam speed paints too. That's how I learned of the song Geronimo. Like say Geronimo. That one. That's how I learned about that song because of the Minecraft or an Animal Jam speed paint, and I was like, I like this song because of the speed paint. And I would watch videos on like, oh, how do you draw like wolves in Animal Jam? I keep saying Minecraft. Animal Jam. It was awesome. But I think that's it for pop culture. 6. Friendship. Okay. So when I was a kid, I had a group of friends. I'm not gonna draw them. because I respect their privacy. But I'll draw them as, like, little guys. I had an all-girls friendship. Friend group. This was me. I'm separated. Because it's representing how, I'm trans. Or something. If you could put it that way. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with this arrow. Whatever, who cares? And I was like, I really wanted to be one of the boys. Like when I was 14, hold on, 14 now. Wait, no, that's not how I drew myself when I was 14. I drew myself with a fuck-ass little, like, bang right here. And then with the hair like this. That's how I drew myself when I was 14. I wanted to be one of the boys! One of the boys! So I started befriending more guys. And I was a lesbian at the time. So it was like, because being a lesbian was like the closest thing I could be to being a man for me. Because it was like, it was like 2019. And I didn't know what like transgender, I mean, I knew what transgenderism was. I have still not lost the fuck-ass bang real. I'm like vaguely bisexual now. Like I don't really put a label on it, but I guess I would be bisexual or like pansexual or whatever. But I just call myself gay sometimes. Like I'm like one of those evil bi gays. I'm bisexual and gay at the same time. I hold all the power. But depending on who's fronting, sometimes I'm a lesbian, and that's even like more evil in the eyes of queer discourse. I'm pan, but girls don't like me, so I guess I'm just gay? Real. One of those freakazoids, exactly. Queer discourse is so stupid. I always thought it was dumb. Granted, when I was a kid, I thought it was real. I was like, yeah, you know, Calvin Gara has some takes that I agree with. And then I grew up. I grew up and was like, you know what, maybe I was mean. And I was. Maybe this whole thing is mean. And unnecessary. Anyway, when I was 14, I wanted to be one of the boys. And I have an anecdote of one of my friends who was a man, who was a boy, when he had like curly hair. And I didn't realize I had a crush on him until like later because I thought I was a lesbian, and so I was like, oh, it's just friendship feelings. But I think I did have a crush on him. What do I call him? I'm gonna call him Jason. So Jason and I were friends. I think he had freckles. I don't remember. Maybe. We were friends. And, I live in bumfuck nowhere, Georgia, by the way. That's where I live. Just for context as to what comes next. So, we were friends when we were like 14, 15 in freshman year of high school. And we were like really close friends. Like we would like hang out together, do shit outside of class, outside of school. We were like in theater together. But in 2020, when COVID happened, we were talking like over, it was like 2020 June. Like, so it was summer break and also COVID. I never had a crush on anyone. Nobody has ever had a crush on me. Yeah, I crave affection so badly. That's real. Maybe, I don't know, if you've never had a crush on anyone, maybe consider friendship. Because friendship is real and magic. Because maybe that's all you need. I don't know. Your time will come, Mitsu, don't worry. Exactly. But, so, hi Carmen Ramal, welcome in, welcome back. So me and Jason, we like, what happened? I'm trying to remember. I'm, like, it's fuzzy because it was in 2020, so it's like, it's a long time ago. the protests happen, like with the like Black Lives Matter, George Floyd protests happen in June 2020. Jason Derulo. And I was like very much into it. I was like okay, I'm gonna be supportive and like, you know, everything that I as a good little 14-year-old activist does. And so I was talking to Jason about it, and Jason was like very he was racist, and I didn't realize this until this moment. I was like, what the fuck is your problem? And he was like, I hope you get beaten up by a cop, like, just like those criminal black people. And I was like, whoa, man, what the fuck are you talking about? Hate Jason? Yeah, fuck Jason. Fuck Jason. Crush immediately gone. I didn't realize I had a crush on him at a time, but I think I did. Friendship over. I stopped being friends with him in that moment. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? And then I stopped being friends with him and I blocked him on everything. And then I haven't spoke to him since. And that's when I was 14. So that's friendship for me. Sounds familiar? To what? I don't know. But yeah, that's my friendship with my friends who stopped being friends, who stopped being friendly to me the moment I started being pro. Oh, the racist friend, yeah. The moment I started being like pro, like, humanity, I guess. He was like, yeah, I hope you get beaten up by a cop. I hope you get police brutality. And I was like, hey man, fuck are you talking about? I just live here. But yeah. So that was my friendship at 14. And then when I was 9, here's friendship from before then. Like my true friends that I'm still friends with to this day. So this was like elementary school. So like I was like 7, 8, roughly. This was high school. And this was right in the middle of those. How the fuck is that guy more racist than like anyone in my mostly white village? I don't know. That's just how it is in Georgia. So when I was 9, there's like 2 people with dark skin I could think of in my village. Oh my goodness. White world. Wait, 3, I forgot about my fucking father. So when I was 9, I started using Google+. And if you're Google watching this video, or this stream, that's wrong. I did not make my account when I was 9 years old. Just in case you were wondering. But I started using Google+. And hi, I am Google. Fuck shit. You didn't hear that. I made an account when I was 13 years old, like any good Samaritan. And actually my hair was longer because I was 9. Most white spaces here are like actual clan meetings. Hungary is so fucked. Fuck. And so I started using Google+. And that's how I made my friend. A friend by the name of Dove. And another friend by the name of Danny. Hi, Cloudy Sky. Welcome in. Checks out because I love money because I'm Google. Dove has entered the narrative. Yes, when I was 9 years old, we met on Warrior Cats community. Or, okay, first it was me and Dove who met. Danny came later. But we met. Warrior Cats. Fandom. My iPad died for 2 seconds and everyone is here. So I met in the Warrior Cats fan community on Google Plus, and I thought Dove was actually here. No, I just mentioned them. So I met in Warrior Cats, and we became friends. Friendship. And then we had another friend named. Should I use their actual name? No, I shouldn't. I'm gonna call them Lon. Friendship, true. I'm gonna call this friend Lon. Greg? That's the horse's name. Okay, this is Lon. We were friends with Lon and Dove at the same time. And Lon did not like Dove. Wah, wah. But we were still friends. We had like a whole friend group. But Lon had like a secret dislike of Dove the entire time. And so one time on Amino, why Lon hater? I don't know. Okay, first of all, we moved to Skype from Google Plus to talk. This was Skype days. But then from Skype, we moved to Amino to talk and hang out. So Lon didn't like Dove. And I met Dove through Lon. Because I was friends with Lon first, and then I became friends with Dove. Because we were in the same friend group. And one time, there was like a whole drama on Amino. This comes after, hold on. Through Lon, I met Danny, by the way. Danny. Okay, and then after that, Amino. Lon is at the circle of everything, at the center of everything. Ooh, drama. Yes, drama Amino. Lon did not like Dove. And, made a secret group chat called Dove is a... Now, keep in mind, we were like 12 years old. Bitch. Chat. Did you meet Caspian through Lon too? And this chat, gasping, I know, right? Lon, what the fuck? I know! And I was Dove's best friend. So for some reason, I was invited to this chat. And they thought I wouldn't snitch. So of course I snitched. And Dove was like, wait a minute. You stay in the chat, you be my spy. And I'll be like, sure man, I was like, sure man, I'll be your spy. I'll pretend to be on Lon's side of this drama. Even though Dove didn't even do anything wrong, I don't remember what Dove did. It was just a long, like, hatred, that was building in Lon's, like, brain of Dove for some reason. Now this may be wrong. I don't remember. Maybe Dove did, like, do something evil, and I don't remember. But regardless, I don't think it would have, like, what's it called? Resulted in a vindictive... What? I don't think it would have validated this, you know? Unless Dove, like, did something, like, super evil. But I don't think they did, because I would have remembered. Anyway. Danny was not in this GC. They might have been invited, but I don't think they accepted the invite. But anyway. We became friends with, what am I saying? No. What am I saying? Sorry. I'm getting my timeline messed up. Anyway, Dove is a bitch chat. And so I was invited. And I had OCs with Dove. named Ren. This was my OC. And Swan. This was Dove's OC. And Ren and Swan were dating. Don't ask how we didn't realize we were in love with each other sooner. We didn't realize until this past year. Until last year, like almost exactly. But we had OCs that were dating. Basically every OC we made was dating together. Self-projection, exactly. Hold on, what's the ampersand? There we go. So Lon had another character. I forgot what the character's name is. I think it's like Silver or something, or like Serene. I don't know. Silver. I'm just gonna call them Silver because I forgot the character's name. Backwards? Oh wait, shit. Is that a backwards ampersand? Fuck. 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 What the fuck am I doing? Fuck. I lost it. Oh, it is backwards! I just looked at my keyboard. Is it this? I don't- Man, look at your keyboard. I did. I've been drawing ampersands wrong my entire life. Holy shit. Anyway. So, Lon had a character named Silver. And tried to make Ren date Silver. After the Dove is a bitch chat. Like, they tried to insert their OC into our OC relationship. And get rid of Swan. Get rid of Dove's OC. I think this might have been, like, Lon's master plan to try to date me or something. I don't know. We're trying to cockblock Swan, exactly. Or, like, not date me, but, like, try to be my best friend instead of Dove, because Dove was my best friend. That's some real amino-ass drama, exactly. And I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling this, guys. Like, like, Ren isn't, like, into Silver. Why the fuck do you guys have such a harem? Everyone wants me, guys. Give me some of that, oh my god. I'm just kind and sweet, and I've never done anything wrong in my life. Isn't this the one story you guys mentioned on Picarto, am I tweaking? We did talk about this on Picarto, yes. But yeah, so eventually we stopped being friends with Lon. We just cut them off entirely because Lon was evil and like did some really bad stuff that I can't talk about on stream. But ultimately we cut off Lon. And so through Lon we became friends with Danny. And Danny, Dove, me. Is it too much for me to just want at least one special someone? Cow, why do you have them all? It's my endless life experience. You will get like this eventually. And my friend Vlad, who was an IRL friend, who was also in this friend group, but I didn't meet Vlad through Lon. I met Vlad like in real life from school. And so he joined the friend group too. He was in the friend group. And so the four of us made a group chat together. And it was just the four of us for like 3 years. That's all we did. We were just, it was just us, and it was good, and it was kind. And Dove still sometimes talked to the friends from Amino. But we were the main group chat. Yippee friendship? Yes. And we are all still friends, and it's lovely. And we've added 2 Amino friends to the friend group. Because the Amino friend group had a little bit of a falling out. I'm not gonna go into it because, I feel like it's unnecessary. But we had a little bit of a falling out with some of the Amino friends. But, 2 additions. I don't know if they want me to say their names on stream, so I'm not gonna. Little do you know, I am Vlad. So now, in the main group chat, it is... How many people is this? 6? What? Sorry, for some reason I thought it was 7. It's 6 though. But yeah, this is the friend group I have now. But yeah, that's been my friendship throughout the years. I forgot I was doing this. Here, let's go to 7, travel. By the way, my dad said he would take me to art store. Yay, he wants to nap first though, so I have to wait. Hey, that's okay. You can wait by watching the stream. I know it's early for you though, so like if you want to take a nap, it's fine. What a happy ending? It honestly it did have a happy ending. And also Dove, Danny, and I started dating. Like Dove and Danny aren't dating. Like these two, they're not dating each other, but we're like a throuple. And I am the one in the middle. I am the one that... It's a love triangle. You did, OMG, I never knew! And then I met Caspian through streaming. So I have another guy. That ain't a triangle, that's just 2 lines. Okay, true. It's a love this. It's a love this. Love corner, true. But yeah, number 7, I love hot dog. I love carrot. Anything is possible. Number 7, travel. Now this is gonna be a short one because I don't- actually maybe it's not gonna be short. For this cat, if I could send a picture I would, but alas. Man, he's being so freaking weird. Oh no. Sexagon, true, love Sexagon. Travel. So, I live in Georgia. I've lived here my entire life. I've barely moved house. At all. I've been in the same school my entire life, like the same like school district. So like I don't have very much experience traveling. Or like moving around a lot, like I know a lot of people do. Cross off everywhere else on your guess where list. My family's from Georgia, hell yeah. I should clarify the state, not the country. I'm in Tennessee, let's go! I have a friend from Tennessee too. But, I'm trying to remember. So, for a while, we had, like, vacations, like, as a family, to Florida. Florida. And we went to... I'm not gonna say exactly the place that we went to because, I don't know. I feel like it's not necessary, but we went to Florida for what's it called? Vacation a lot. I've been in the same place my entire life. Only moved houses once, but I didn't even move that far away. I'm in the same district. I see. On the planet. I'm also there somewhere. True. So we went to Florida a lot for vacations, and I've actually told some stories from the Florida vacation, so I'm not gonna go too in detail on them, unless like you guys want me to like repeat them. But basically, my dad sucks ass. We'll get there in the family quadrant if we get there. My dad is not a very good dad. I lived in 4 southern states, but I haven't really left the South. Yeah, that's real. Dad sucks ass. Hold on, let me write that down. Dad sucks ass. So he lost my younger sister in Florida. She just wandered off because he was day drinking on the beach. And he lost her when he was in charge of her. So, this random ass family found my younger sister at the beach. And lost sister. Found my younger sister and brought her all the way to our hotel room Or a motel room? I don't know if it was a hotel or a motel. It doesn't matter. To mother. How old was your sister? Like 6 or 7? If you don't mind me asking. It's okay. 6 or 7. So this random ass family found her and was like, hey, we're gonna, he said it? Jeez. Yes. Yeah, I've already said it once, it's okay. 7, I think. So my mom is like, what the fuck? First of all, thank you for bringing my daughter back home. Second of all, I don't know who you are, but thank you. Third of all, where the fuck is the father? What the fuck is he doing? And then another time, my dad almost let me drown. Well, he didn't realize that I was drowning, so I guess he didn't let me drown, but, like, he didn't realize that I was drowning, and then this random-ass dude had to save me. Because we were in the ocean. And that's why I'm afraid of the ocean. Ocean. And also, I've almost drowned another time, and someone else had to save me then, too, when I was 14. Roughly. Maybe 13, 12? I don't know. Not 14. I was younger than 14. Ocean. Almost drowned. Me. And then there was another time, we went to Florida, and my dad, like, he was, like, hanging out with some, like, teens, which was, like, weird already, because he was a grown-ass man. And it's been 113 minutes, wow. He was hanging out with some teens, and he was encouraging them to drink alcohol. And he gave them alcohol. And so the teen's dad found out about this random-ass dude giving his kids alcohol, and he broke my dad's kneecaps, which I think is deserved. He just took like whatever like I don't know what weapon he had, but he just broke my dad's kneecaps. Which I think was deserved, because personally, I think it's kind of funny. Okay, that's kind of funny. Exactly. It's kind of funny, because my dad sucks shit, so it's fine for him to get his kneecaps broken. Kneecaps broken. Smile. I'll add a smile there, because it's kind of funny. Maybe an open smile. Why is your dad such a douche? I don't know. That's just, listen, I guess that's just what happens when you're from Montana. They'll bust your kneecaps, do-wop, do-do-do-do. So please someone tells me someone knows that song. I don't know. It sounds kind of familiar. So I'm gonna move this further so that it's less instructive, or like further away. So it's closer. That's the word. Okay. But yeah, that was the 3 Florida vacations. With my biological father. And then we had 2, I think, Florida vacations with my stepfather, who was eons better than my biological father. It's called Bust Your Kneecaps by Pamplemousse. Okay, I have heard that song, actually. I do know that one. I did know it was by, like, a weird name. A name that was distinct. Dude, my stomach is growling so much. Sorry. But my mom really wanted Florida to work as a vacation home. Or as a vacation place. So, these 3 awful vacations did not deter her from Florida. She was like, I want Florida to work. I want this specific place in Florida to work. And I want a vacation there. So we went on 2 Florida vacations with my stepdad and my mom. I think I heard your stomach, either it was that or the cat. I think it was my stomach that you heard. I think it did pick up on the microphone. Dude, I'm so hungry. And also when I talk, you can hear like things easier, like while I'm talking. Hungry, yeah, I had a granola bar this morning, but it was like, that was like 3 hours ago, or 2 hours ago. 3? I think it was 3. Anyway, so we had 2 Florida vacations with my stepdad, and they went much better. Because he, first of all, had the money to spare. You can leave to get food if you want. I can, but the problem is I don't have much food in the house. So like, I don't know what I would get. You know, like I could leave for like 20 minutes to make dumplings, but that would be 20 minutes. So I don't have anything fast that I could get. At that point, I'd rather just, continue stream, because I'm not, like, extremely hungry. I'm not, like, dying of hunger right now. So I'd rather just, like, finish stream and then eat after stream. But yeah, these vacations went good. We, met a cool, like, lesbian at a cafe. Lesbian... Or maybe it was a restaurant. Or, I don't know. Cafe. It was a breakfast diner. That's the word. Diner. And we had like bunk beds, and it was awesome. But yeah, that's my travel history. And then recently, I went to Dove's place, which I can't say. Like, I'm not gonna say the state because Dove is a private person. But, I went out of state to visit Dove. Oh shit. I said that this travel segment would be short, but then I remembered that I've actually traveled quite a bit. In terms of, like, not in terms of, like, going a lot of places, but I've been places a lot, you know? Okay. Now then. What's next? Love? Okay, well, we already know this. I told the entire story with Danny and Caspian. Danny, Dove, and Caspian. So, I don't really need to... I mean, with Caspian, we met on stream. He was my mod, and then we became more than moderator and streamer. I died for a hot minute, what happened? I'm just continuing to tell the story. Tell the story of my life, my drawn to life, my not drawn to life, that's a game that I had as a kid. My draw my life. Love. Polyamory. That's such a Wattpad ass meaning. Yeah, true. I guess I can go into, like, more of, like, my, like, past love life. So when I was 14, I've talked about this on stream one time. I was 14, and she was 17. Off to a poor start. This was freshman year of high school. First year of high school for those who aren't well-versed. Welcome back. Gen Star official. Oh! And, like, nothing happened between the two of us, really. It was like a month-long, like, dating relationship, and then she was like, you know what, I think you're too young for me. And I was like, yeah, you think? And I was not that, like, burnt up about it. I was like, yeah, I mean, like, I didn't really like you that much to begin with. I just thought I did, like, because I thought you were cool, but, like, I'm not really, like, torn up about it. It's just, you know, kind of what happens. Because I was 14, it was like, it wasn't, like, real love. So that's one love life of mine. And then another was when I was 12. And he was 15. Off to another poor start. I might have been freshly 13. Like, so I might have, like, oh! Dude. Bro. I might have been freshly 13 and he was 15. We didn't date, but he had a really big crush on me, and I met him from church. He was like, he would, like, the only thing we would talk about ever was, like, he would talk about how depressed he is. And that's fine, you can talk about how depressed you are. But it would be the only thing we ever talked about, and it felt a little guilt trippy at times. He was like, oh, no one loves me, whatever, like, you're like my only friend, etc. And I was like, I'm 13 years old, man. And so I stopped being friends with him because I had enough. And I was like, you know what, you kind of just, like, are negative all the time, and I kind of don't, like, enjoy talking to you. And so I stopped being friends with him. And then... Actually, I can't really say anything. The guy I'm talking to is 4 years older than me, but then again, I'm an adult, you were a child. Yeah. I was a baby. Then, we met again when I was 17 and he was 19. Because he saw my sister, like, my sister was on a dating app. My sister was like, well, she was like 20-ish on a dating app. But it all just fine well for me. Yeah. But it all just completely fine. But yeah, my sister was 20 on a dating app and she found him. And so they started talking, and, like, she wasn't, like, romantically interested. She was, like, only on the dating app to, like, make friends. And, like, maybe a romantic partner if like, she got lucky with a friendship. Cries and single. You'll get there. It's okay. And if you don't, that's okay, too. Romance isn't everything. So... Sister. And so the guy was like, oh, you're Nick's sister. I recognize you from church. And she was like, yeah, Nick has transitioned since then, by the way. Like, since you guys last talked. And he was like, okay, chill. I still side on my cousin who's almost 30 dating a girl in high school. Dude, more than a side eye, send him to jail. What the hell? With adults is okay, as long as the age gap isn't, like, too insane, like 5 years and below. Yeah. Paint Star, report that to the police. And I'm only half joking. Prison? Exactly. This girl's the same age as me. She's 18, but it's still odd. That is odd. Okay, so, like, it's not directly to jail, because unfortunately that's like, technically legal. But it's directly to, like, mine to prison. Romance isn't everything since Cal with 3 partners. Fine. 3 partners and an extensive, love life. Okay, so, they met when, on a dating app, and he was like, oh, are you, like, she was like, hey, Nick is, like, open to being friends with you again, because he feels kind of bad about, like, leaving you, like, in such a rude way, because I considered myself rude for, like, being like, hey, you're kind of depressed all the time, and I don't want to be friends with you anymore. Because I was like, you know what, maybe that is kind of a dick move. And so I was like open to, like, trying again, because I was like, oh, well, he's 19 now, it's been 4 years. He's matured, I've matured. So we're probably, like, more, like, compatible friendship-wise. I didn't want any kind of romantic relationship with him, by the way. He just had a crush on me and I knew. So that was my first mistake. Giving a guy a chance who I knew had a crush on me. and who I knew I would not, like, develop a crush on because I didn't really care about him in that way. But what else? So this gets a little, the story gets a little adult. So I apologize to the like 9-year-olds in the chat or whatever. Recommended age for this stream is 18 plus. But so he tells me about like his like shitty love life. It was reasonable to assume his crush would have ended. Yeah, exactly. It's been 4 years. And also I was 17. Like I feel like once you're 19, you don't see a 17-year-old as romantically anymore. So like it would have ended, I feel. Like I feel like it's the same for 15 and 12 too. I feel like if you're 15, you wouldn't see a 12-year-old and be like, "You know what? I'm kind of feeling her." But you know, that's just maybe he's changed. Me at 17, maybe he's changed. But as we will learn, he has not changed. So, he tells me that, like, hey, my love life is going really shitty right now, and I'm like, damn, that sucks, man. That sucks. Sucks for you, I guess. I was single at the time, and I wasn't, like, looking for a relationship. I was just chilling with myself, by myself. And, he, like, told me, I don't know why I drew an 8 there. I don't know what the 8 means. He told me, he was like, oh, he sent me a picture of his cum-stained, car seat, by the way. He was like, I haven't had sex in 2 years, this sucks ass. And I was like, what the fuck? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I remember you saying this in fucking Minecraft, yeah. I remember you saying this in fucking Minecraft. I remember the story, yeah. Fucking you, I know! In Minecraft, well, I told the story one time when I was playing Minecraft. I forgot this, I fucking remember. Dude. Yeah, I forget about this too sometimes. Yeah, this guy sent me a picture of his cum-stained car seat. And I was like, I don't really care, man, I'm gonna be real. That's kind of weird. And so I ghosted him. And he was really pathetic about it. My last straw was when he cried over spilled milk, literally. So, like, he was really going through it, I guess. And he cried over spilled milk. He was like, oh, fuck, no one likes me. It was like 9 p.m. I was like, fuck, man, I'm going to bed soon. I go to bed early. I'm an early sleeper. It might have been 12 a.m. actually. I think it was late. So it was like more understandable. Spilled milk in that car. But he cried over spilled milk and he was like, man, everything goes wrong for me. Everyone hates me. Etc. And I was like, maybe you just go to bed or something. I was like, I don't know, man. It's like late. And he was like, no, it's over for me. It's like over. And I was like, okay, I'm going to bed now, by the way, in case you were wondering. And then I went to bed, and he, like, kept DMing me. He was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm such a shitty person. Fuck, I'm such a shitty person. Fuck, shit. He was just, like, really throwing a little party for himself. Bro was a walking red flag. I know. So I ghosted him. And I posted on my Instagram story that, like, pretending to be dating another friend of mine. This one, actually, hold on. Vlad, this one. We have a thing where we pretend to date sometimes, and this has been a thing like throughout all of our entire like friendship. I like, whenever I need him to like cover for me, and like whenever a guy is like interested in me, and I wasn't interested in him back, I would just like be like, Vlad, you need to pretend to be my boyfriend right now, and he was like, all right, I'm down. And that's what true friendship is. Good friend, hell yeah. Why is this so often? Phenomenal friendship, exactly. Like one time I got asked to go to homecoming with someone, and, Counts getting all the hoes, true. This guy asked me to, like, one of my friends from school asked me to go to homecoming, and I was like, I don't know, I already have, I'm going with someone. Oh, my friend Vlad from like a, he was homeschooled. He literally didn't go to the same school I went to. Like he did it first, but then he got homeschooled. Great friendship, but what the hell, Callie, what kind of charisma you got? I don't know, man. I just do my best, and I put my everything into everything. But I was like, oh, sorry, I already have a homecoming date. Sorry, oh, it's my friend Vlad. Sorry. And so I went to homecoming with my friend Vlad, and then we left after like 15 minutes because he got an anxiety attack, which is fair for him because like homecoming kind of sucked shit. It was loud, and I didn't like it either. What the fuck am I meant to do? Rhythm with the tism, exactly. But yeah, that was homecoming, freshman year for me. And then I dropped out of high school. So that's my life. But anyway. Yeah, stop being friends with the guy from church. The like sad guy from church who was like older than me than he should have been. I'm gonna disappear again? It's okay. Literally all my tism has ever done is weird people out. I've weirded people out in my time. It's just you have to find the people who like the weirdness. He's not allowed in any church near me. There was also another guy from church who was like way older than I was. And we didn't date. There was nothing like romantic between us. But he did do the stretch and like put your arm around like the girl and on the couch like as you stretch. And that made me uncomfortable. Definitely show your prospective partner the cum seat, that'll work. True! And ew, yeah, exactly. It was ew. It was gross. And like I was a lesbian at the time too, so it was like even weirder for me because I was like, I don't even like men. The fuck is wrong with that church, Cal? It was the best church we could find and it wasn't even that great. Like we spent years looking for a proper church to go to that was like nice to people. And this one wasn't even was like the best we could find, and it was bad. The best? Yeah, it was bad, man. But yeah, and then what else? Oh yeah, recently I had another relationship where this was like in April April of this year. Is that if that one is the best, I don't want to know about the other ones. Yeah. The other ones also sucked. So in April I befriended this guy. I'm not gonna say his real name because I still know people who know him, so I feel like it'd be awkward if I said his real name. And I haven't said the real names of anyone else, so it'd be like weird to single him out. Anyway, whatever. We dated for like a good like few weeks. And then I learned that he thinks it's okay to hit kids sometimes, and I was like, alright, it's over. It's Jover. So that one ended pretty fast. Fucking Henry. I remember this story too. Yeah. This is my love life. But yeah, he told me, he was like trying to justify it to me, and I was like, no, I'm just not down with this. I'm breaking up with you, like, immediately. And he was like, damn, well, shit. So basically, I have trauma from my old church. I was scrolling one of my social medias and literally had an anxiety attack because someone posted something about my religion, and it was like, oh, this was last night. Oh, that sucks, I'm sorry. I'll be feeling better today. Yeah, religion is a touchy subject for a lot of people because, like, it has caused so much trauma and, like, horrid things happening to people. Including myself. This isn't me just, like, this is me speaking from experience as well. When I was a kid, I was so afraid of going to hell. I would, like, I don't know, I would, like, pray every day. I was, like, traumatized by it. I feel a lot better? Awesome. That's good. Religion traumatized me more than my parents. Goodness me. We're all rough and tumbled guys. Weathered by war. War-torn. Also, this might not be this. Okay. I might have an issue with this later. But that's how old, that's the age gap between us. like the last guy that I dated. Which you can have. It's probably not the greatest. What were you? What, you were 4 years old? I thought the American national anthem was playing in the background for a second. Oh my god. I just don't get why it scared me. Probably because I wasn't expecting it. I mean, I go to a different church and it's cool. I have good friends there, but I expect religion out of church. Yeah. Yeah, it's not as bad as it could be. It's not as bad as it could be, which is why I'm not like ending the world over it compared to like 14 and 17 and 12 and 15. But 19 and 23 isn't like, it's not what I would go for personally in terms of like the healthiest of age gaps. But you know, you live and you learn. And nothing bad happened. It was just like a incompatible in opinions way thing. But yeah, this was the best of the exes that I've had. By far. And he thought it was okay to yell and hit it and yell at and hit children sometimes. So like that if that's the best ex I have, then it's not going great for me. I'll be real. Anyway, so what's next? Room/home. Okay, I think I'm supposed to draw my room, but I don't feel like doing that. At least you have exes over 300-year age gap? As you aren't dating them anymore. True, true, true. Okay. So 9 is room/home. I'm not gonna draw my room because I don't feel like it, but I can say that I shared a room with my younger sister. I can give my history of like room sharing as a middle child. So I shared a room with my older sister first, and then I shared a room with my younger sister. We grew up poor. So, I had bunk beds. Bunk beds, and then a single bed. And then I slept on a... What's one of those, like, big, like, chairs? Like the reclining chair? Reclining chair? I'm just going through all the beds that I've had. Love seat. And couch. And back to a bed. So these are all the beds I've had in my life. Oh, also floor. But that one doesn't, I feel like that doesn't really count. It wasn't for long. Papa's Freezeria gave me a milkshake thing to make. Hell yeah. Anyway, any beautiful ladies lurking? I am single. So these are my past beds that I've slept in. So we have bunk beds, which is normal, single bed, which is normal, reclining chair, less normal, love seat, less normal, couch, a little less normal, bed, normal, floor, less normal. Because I grew up poor and with very little space in my house. Oh, and at some point when I was a kid, I slept at the foot of my mom's bed, like a dog. So I guess foot of mom's bed. But this was when I was like really, really young. Like I remember I was so young, I was like waking up in the middle of the night and thinking I was dreaming. I don't know what the significance of that is, but like I was really young. But yeah, I have the first time I've ever had like my own room is currently. Like I've never had my own room until like 2023 when we moved into a house that like I don't have to share a room with anyone anymore. Maybe 2022 actually. And yeah, that's my room history. 10 school. One time I actually used to chat myself in grandparents' bed. Like, I think there wasn't a stain or anything, but yeah, I just remembered that. Oh my goodness. That sucks, I'm sorry. It always sucks to shit yourself. Cause, like, it's, like, inherently kind of funny, but it's also super embarrassing. School. I thought I had to fart. I've done that before. Honestly, I've shit myself before. I'm not afraid to say it. I've shit myself before. I'll go on live and say it on live TV, television. Anyway, school. My school life has been pretty normal, I feel. People would get in fights every day. Never shows a fart when you have a tummy ache. True. Chat clip this. But I don't know, people got into fights every day. Hey Cal, what'd you talk about on stream today? Shitting yourself. Shitting yourself and all of my traumas. School's been pretty normal for me. Well, kind of. Okay, I dropped out of high school. Drop out. Because of COVID. Plus autism. Don't ever let a bitch tell you that ADHD isn't debilitating. I deal with that shit. It is. Especially the combination ADHD autism. That shit is debilitating. Don't let them tell you otherwise. I literally had to drop out of school because of it. Yeah, let me move this to the center. Not for real, I have ADHD. Yeah, exactly. Like, it might not be as debilitating as other disorders or like disabilities, but it's still debilitating. Like, it's not a contest. Let's see. What else happened in school? I got taken out of class a lot. My first time I got ISS was in, 7th grade, I think. I was generally a good kid, but in 7th grade, I did a walkout for the, victims of the, I don't want to say what shooting, because what if I'm wrong? But a shooting that happened, when I was, not in my school, but like in a school. So I did a walkout for them with the teacher, with one of my teachers, and the teacher that I was in class with, sent me to like the principal's office for doing that walkout. Autistic and I wasn't allowed to drop out. Instead, I just had severe burnout and several breakdowns. So yeah, it's rough out here. Yeah. So one of my teachers, my favorite teacher, did the walkout too, but the teacher I was in class with didn't approve of the walkout. So I was sent to ISS, and I had to do time in there. And ISS, is, for those who don't know, it stands for in-school suspension. So I was just suspended for a few days. If they won't take too long and you'll still be alive, hey, I'm still, I hope so. I'm having fun. But yeah, ISS, threatening, I threatened to kill someone, and then I got off the hook for it. To kill. Got off hook. Because I'm so sweet. Just in case you're on live when I get back, bye. Bye-bye! For walkout. And when I was in middle school, I got taken out of class a lot because of the CPS thing that happened. So, I would just be called out of class and, like, the counselor would talk to me and it would be like, I don't know, just like, oh, how's your relationship with your family or whatever? Were you ever hit as a kid? And I was like, no, I wasn't. Like a liar. I actually don't remember if I was or not, so it might have not been lying. I just don't remember. to be honest. TBH. But, yeah, that's my school life. It was pretty normal. Like, I feel like it could have gone worse, could have gone better. 11 family. So I have a mom, I have a dad, I have a stepdad, and after I'm done writing all these, I will explain the fates of all of these people. I have a sister, older, me, middle, the fates, and I have another sister, younger. What happened? You'll find out. And I have a brother. And you might be thinking, wait, I've never heard you mention a brother before. That's because he's a baby, and that's because he's not alive anymore. I ate them all. So let's start with the first one to fall, okay? Brother died when he was a baby, when he was 2 months old. And I had to go into counseling because of this. And I had a mentor in school. Oh yeah, I forgot about the mentor thing. Hold on, let me write down mentor. That's so sad. It was pretty sad. I'll be real. I'm not afraid to say it. But you know, that's life. But yeah, I had a mentor in school because they had a mentor program, and I was so shaken up by it that like I was failing in my classes. So like I remember one time one of the teachers like had a baby and like brought her baby to school, and I heard the baby crying and I started crying during class. And I like had a panic attack. So that's when the school realized they were like, okay, he needs a mentor. He needs like someone to like take care of him. For lack of a better term, I guess. So yeah, anyway. That's my brother. That's his fate. Didn't your mentor leave you alone at a camp? Yes, she did. My mentor. This also was a traumatizing thing that happened in my life that I forgot about. My mentor was like, we had a mentors program, and we had a vacation that we wanted, or like a little school trip that we wanted to go to for a mentor, or like with the mentor kids. And my mentor did not come to the thing, so I was there alone. And I had no friends there. I wasn't allowed, like I had one friend there, he was in a different team than I was, so I wasn't allowed to hang out with him. So, no friends, alone, not doing anything. I miss my mom. And I cried the entire time, and I went home, and it was awful. So that's another school story. So yeah, the mentor didn't go well. I had another mentor when I was in elementary school named Miss Jackie. She was very nice to me. She gave me a stuffed dog. She gave me a dog plush toy, and it was very cute. Ms. Jackie was nice. The other one wasn't, but I'm not gonna say her name either because she's dead now, so it'd be kind of rude. Never speak ill of the dead. Anyway. Dad? He's not dead, but he's dead to me. Dead to me. I wish he was dead. You know, there are some things I do wish in my life. And then you literally just spoke ill of her. Shit, fuck. Damn it. So my dad is dead to me. I don't even know what he's doing. Like, I haven't spoken to him in years. He's like homeless now because he's like, I don't know, a pedophile. And so no one wants to hang out with him because he's a pedophile. So it's like, shit, man. What does he do? He becomes homeless, I guess. She's gonna haunt you now? She is. I'm sorry, Nancy. Ew, ew, yeah, exactly. Dead to me. So, he was also a con artist. Con artist. Fraud. Bad guy. So that's my dad. You just said you wouldn't say her name. Listen, I'm sorry, Nancy. Never mind. To pretend you didn't hear that. She's dead. It doesn't matter. Okay? Like, it's like... She's not gonna know. Anyway. So my mom. I love my mom. She did her best. She wasn't the perfect parent, but she did her best. And I was her favorite because I hung out with her the most. And how would they know? I hung out with her the most, and she was my favorite, and I was her favorite. And then she died. Died. She died. And so now... Oh no, I forgot about that, yeah. Now it's just us four. Luckily, no other deaths. Yet. I'm still waiting. So, that's my family. Yeah, anyway, food. Knocks on wood, yup. Food. Knocks on wood. And then, hold on, sorry, I had to clear my throat, so I had to mute. Actually, I don't know why I muted to clear my throat. I don't like. Sorry for doing it on stream. Sorry, guys. Anyway, food. I don't know what. When I was a kid, cabbage was my favorite food. And I don't like ham. Or peanut butter. And one time... You have to cancel you for clearing your throat on stream now. True. And nothing else I've said this stream. Only the clearing the right throat part. You will be sorry. Ham, peanut butter, blueberries. Okay, I have a story about ham and peanut butter, by the way. So one time, when I was a kid, I was at a vacation house at the lake, a lake, like, nearby my house. Like, it wasn't exactly nearby my house, it was just like a lake. But, write that down, by the way, there's a lake by my house, by the way. What else happened? I was at a vacation place with- sorry, I'm trying to remember this because this is so fuzzy. It was with my stepdad and, like, his family. Like, my step-aunt. Get your guess, where boards, guys? Yup, exactly. There's a lake. I'm, like, forgetting everything now. I think I'm switching. Actually, I think that's what's happening. Like, alter shit happening. I'm, like, dissociating. Anyway, who cares? Bye-bye. It's gonna take a little bit for me to realize who I am, though. Anyway, I was talking about, the lake. And, the lake. Fuck. Shit. Maybe I don't tell this story because it's already losing me. Like, I'm lost. I don't know where I am. Shit. Anyway. My aunt told me to go hungry because I didn't want to eat a ham sandwich or a peanut butter sandwich. And she was like, okay, well, you can just go hungry then. And my mom was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Give him some chips. If you guys have chips, you guys have other food, just give him chips. It's fine. Like, he doesn't have to go hungry because he doesn't like ham or peanut butter. And she was like, no, he can just go hungry. And I was like, what? I'm 10 years old. I'm 10 years old and autistic. But yeah, that's this story. Sorry, I was trying so hard to figure out how to tell that story that I just like blanked completely. And I think I switched. That's my food story. Oh wow, yeah, exactly. So that's the same aunt that called CPS on us, by the way, because she was bitter and like upset that her brother-in-law was like, I don't even know what he did. He was like kind of mean to her or something. But like, and she was like, you know what? I'm gonna call CPS on you and say that you've been abusing your kids even though you haven't been. Did you guys miss me? We did miss you, Shadow. Welcome back. And I'm gonna try to get your kids taken away from you. And that's what happened in my childhood. And luckily I was not taken away. So, you know, silver linings. And that's why I was taken out of school so much in class too. Because I had to do counseling. I hate her, yeah. Like, we're on okay terms now, but like, you know, there will never be the same trust. What's next? Heartbreak? Food. Heartbreak? Heartbreak. Well, I don't think I need to do this. I've already went into like all of my exes. I don't know. I already did this, so I'm just gonna move on. Beauty? I left stream on for the views? Hell yeah! You're a real one. Okay, beauty. When I was like, maybe 11, I got into makeup, and then I stopped doing makeup because it was too much work and I didn't care about it that much. But that's like the most I've tried to beautify myself. But I'm very confident in myself. I had a story about some guy whose partner was transphobic for 5 years and they ended up getting married. Oh my god. That sucks. Stream was like 2 minutes behind. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, welcome back to the present. Alright, I'm caught up. Hell yeah, welcome back. But yeah, I'm pretty confident in myself. I'm not like the most beautiful person in the world, but I don't think I'm ugly. I don't really grapple with that. Mitsu, was that from a YouTuber? I don't know. Maybe Mitsu knows, considering you asked him and not me. Anyway. Yeah, I'm chill. Are you not? You have like 50 boyfriends. I just have that kind of face. I have a twinkle in my eye. Dude, my stomach's about to growl again. You're about to hear it. I'm hungry. But I'm not done with this. I want to finish this. Okay, 5. Culture. White boy swag. Twink in your eye. Yes, you're transphobic to their partner for a few months and I get wanting to get revenge or something, but 5 years and getting married? Yeah, that's crazy. I have a twink in my eye? I have a twinkle in my eye. I have the sparkle that not everyone has. Okay, we can delve into culture a little bit. Hold on, let me 15 culture. So, I am Norwegian in terms of like ancestry. and Swedish. If it worked out for them, who am I to judge? True. And my last name is Irish. So I guess I'm probably Irish in some form. So this is my shit, but also I'm like I'm just white. I'm just a white guy. That's pretty much it. But when I was a kid, I really wanted to tap into my ancestry, so I wanted to learn Swedish. And so now I speak like a little bit of Swedish. I was like 11. These don't look like 11. There you go. Now it looks like 11. My last name is a planet but spelled differently. That's cool. That's like cool. My last name is just like a name, and I'm like changing it anyway, so. I also want to do that, but Duolingo doesn't reach Tamil. Doesn't teach Tamil for some reason. Oh, that sucks. I think mine is French. I see. Okay, and then that's basically my culture. Like I don't really tap into it very much. I would like to visit Sweden one day. Neither does it teach Tagalog. Really? It doesn't? 16. Dreams. Okay, I'll go through my most like frequent dreams, except for the nightmares, because the nightmares are like unable to talk about on stream. So I'll talk about my most frequent dreams. So 1. Zombie apocalypse. I got weird ass dreams. Same. Zombie apocalypse. Or like any kind of apocalypse. Like, here, I'll just... Any apocalypse. Like the world is ending. All of your family is dying. You have to watch your mom die over and over in front of your eyes, over and over again. That's my kind of dreams. And then we got what else? School dreams. School, because I dropped out of school, so I didn't finish school. So it's like kind of like unfinished in my brain. So I dream a lot about it. For some reason in my dreams I'm always flying and I'm never walking like a normal person. I see. That's pretty cool though. I like flying. Hello, Tidarius Alexander. Welcome in. We're doing a draw my life. Or like I guess it's at this point to write my life, because I've barely drawn anymore. Okay. What other dreams do I have? I have dreams where well, the funny thing about dreams is that you don't remember them anymore. I had a really dream last night, and I kept waking up because it was scary, but it was also interesting, so I just kept falling back to sleep. I see. I think I would be a bird in another life based on the amount of flying dreams I've had. Hell yeah. I had a dream about a fire alarm, and I woke up, then I heard the fire alarm. Oh. Well. Perhaps it is, oh, I have a lot of, perhaps it is, reminiscent of something in real life that is happening, like a fire alarm. Anyway, I have a lot of dreams about Stardew Valley. And Pokemon. And Minecraft. I have a lot of gamer dreams. I had a dream the other day. I was in school and I was doing an assignment and I was eating it up. My alarm went off and I was like, whose alarm is that? And oh, it's me. And I woke up. Real. But yeah, I have a lot of dreams about like video games and stuff. Like I think I've had more than one Hollow Knight dream too. This gamer. Obsession, number 17. obsession. Myself. And this is 100% serious. I'm gonna get Hollow Knight and Silksong for Christmas. Awesome! Oh my god, I'm so excited for you. Hollow Knight is one of my favorite games ever. Silksong has been amazing. I'm very excited for you. I started playing Hollow Knight like a few years ago. Like every time I do it, every time I play it, I like get reminded of having coffee because oh, I have FNAF Dreams too. Thank you for reminding me. But it reminds me of drinking coffee, and it makes me crave coffee. Because, well, when I first played it, I was drinking coffee at the same time. I had a really weird FNAF dream ages ago. It was kind of a nightmare, especially young me. Yeah. When I was a kid, I remember this dream I had about bees, and it was a nightmare. Coffee? Yes, I love coffee. That's my favorite drink. Anyway, I'm obsessed with myself. That's why I'm doing this stream, because I like talking about myself. I have a funny disorder called narcissistic personality disorder. And that makes me essentially just like, self-absorbed to a degree that is perhaps unhealthy. So I'm on medication, don't worry. I'm chilling. I'm on antipsychotics, in case you're wondering. But I'm still obsessed with myself. Like I'm just chilling. And I'm like in a healthier way than I was when I was a kid. Because when I was a teenager, I was obsessed with myself, and like I thought everyone else was like below me, and I was like a mean person. I have a phobia of bees and wasps, anything associated with I'm terrified of. I'm really afraid of hornets. Like, and anytime I hear like a loud buzzing outside, I'm like, oh my god, it's a hornet, it's gonna kill me. Myself, animals. I'm very obsessed with animals. And science. I love science. I'm scared of bees or anything that looks like a bee. I see. Everyone's scared of bees in the chat. Bees. 18. Comfort. Alright, what are things that comfort me? Funny story, actually. Once I woke up at 2 AM because a hornet somehow got into my house and stung me in the hand while I was asleep. No! Horrifying. Scary. Get scared now. That's what your message just did to me. Wasps, hornets, those big hornet-looking things. I'm so terrified of hornets. They can kill you. I'm scared. Especially, like, Asian murder hornets. I'm pretty sure that's what they're called. They're invasive to Georgia. Like, the US. And, like, we have them. And it's scary, and they could be at any point that we have them. I'm getting so anxious now. Okay, we can move on. It's okay. Alright, hey, speaking of comfort, what comforts us, guys? What comforts us? I like meditating. Meditating is in these days, guys. You gotta try it. Meditating. It's really nice. Meditating. There we go. Not as bad as last night, so it's cool. Awesome. Last night was a trauma response. This is just fear. Yeah. Makes sense. Meditating. I've been getting into meditation lately. It's very nice. It's self-care. Meditation is back in a big way, chat room. I ate my first ham and cheese sandwich a couple days ago. How was it? I'm not a fan of ham or like cheddar cheese on sandwiches, so I feel like I'm not the one to go to for ham and cheese suggestions, because I don't like either of those. But I like pepper jack cheese, so I like turkey and cheese. It was like the first and only time I've ever been stung, and probably not likely to happen. True. It tasted hella good, but maybe it was because I was hungry. Hey, I mean, I've heard people love ham. It's just, I'm just the odd one out. I like the taste of ham, but I don't like the texture of it. Like there's some like hard bits in it that like specifically deli meat ham, or like yeah, deli meat ham. Sandwich meat. I don't like ham either. Hell yeah, ham is my favorite. Diverging opinions in the chat. I don't really like cheese on my sandwiches. It has to be melted for me to eat it. I love melted cheese on sandwiches. I don't like sharp cheddar on sandwiches because it's like it's too strong. But if it's melted cheddar, I love that shit. The crunchy parts? Yeah, I hate the crunchy parts. Oh my god, the crunchy parts would like make me want to die. I don't have cheese on my sandwiches unless it's grilled cheese. Hell yeah, grilled cheese. I love my cheese melted. I love melted cheese. Alright, meditating, and then gaming. Gaming is a big comfort for me. Actually, drawing. Drawing is like the most one. I've never experienced crunchy ham. You're lucky. My favorite cheese is either provolone or mozzarella. I love mozzarella. I really like pepper jack. That's my favorite. Self-image. Self-image. I'm chillin'. I'll write that. I'm chillin'. Yeah, I don't think I'm the worst person in the world. I would actually go as far to say that I'm not that bad. So I'm pretty alright. I'm pretty confident in myself. 20. We're speeding through these. Health. Oh, this is where it gets a little rough. I'm not the healthiest person in the world. So I have like 5,000 mental disorders. I'm like one of those like OCs that you give every single one of your traumas to because you have them, and I'm like I'm just that OC. Oh, he's a sickly Victorian child. I am. I was malnourished as a kid. Malnourished? One time I almost fainted. One time I did faint from hunger. Malnourished. As a kid. Because I was so malnourished. And I fainted. I'm back and I'll be here for a while. Awesome! Welcome back, Overrated and Kicking. We're on number 20, health, and I'm gonna go through my medical history. Possible lumbar scoliosis. I got this checked out as a kid, and then I never went back to the doctor for it. Also, we're at number 20, you're cooking. I am cooking. Also because I kind of stopped drawing halfway through, like you can see. It's mostly just like a timeline now. I can draw a little bit, hold on. And also, if we're talking about mental health, that shit's down the drain. Like I'm medicated, so I'm pretty alright now. But like if we're talking about like my lifelong mental history, it has not been great. I've like hallucinated, I've had psychosis, I'm on antipsychotics. For some reason I thought you were drawing Sonic. I can draw Sonic. I love Sonic. Oh, he's so cute. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Back to the health. Actually, no, we keep these. We keep these. This is the drawing thing. Drawing stream. Art stream. Okay. So physical issues I have. Hand pain, chronic hand pain. Chronic pain in hand and shoulder. And I think no matter how much stretching I do, I will always live with these. So it's just like, you know, I just have to take more breaks than most people. Let's see. If we're going mental. Mental health. Good now. Not before. When did Sonic get there? Flowey said that, they thought I was gonna draw Sonic because of how I started drawing myself, so I drew Sonic a little bit. Okay, also recently I fainted. Recently... fainted. Because of meds. And I think I was also dehydrated. Because the meds, like, sped up the hydration process. So I had to drink more water, and I didn't realize that. Dehydration. Dehydration. Fainting is from the devil, true. You and your fucking concussion, don't you dare stream with another concussion, I will find you. Oh, but it was fun streaming with a concussion. Okay, what's next? Work. Okay, well I can go through my work history. It's pretty small. I've done pet sitting. I've done art commissions my entire life. Having a fainting disorder is not exciting. Yeah, I'm so glad I don't have... I'm so glad I don't have a fainting disorder. I'm so glad I only faint sometimes. Because I hate fainting. I want to go to the art store so bad, but my father hasn't told me that he's awake. No! Good luck, good luck. I've done... I've never had a real job. That's the thing. Streaming. This is my job. Yeah, that's my work history. Technology is number 22. Oh, I spelled sitting wrong. I forgot that I. Technology. I have a phone. I have a computer. I have a Switch. I forgot where the... Is it... Damn it. Fuck. I got it wrong. Wait, did I? I did. This is up here. So many screens? I do have a lot of screens. I have an iPad that I used to do all of my art on until I got a computer. And then... I have a 3DS. And it's a 3DS large. XL. And when I was a kid, I had a Game Boy, and a DS, and a DSi. I'll draw a Game Boy. If I remember what it looks like. It's been a while. It's me, Nagito Kamaeda, on the Nintendo DS! Okay, that's my Game Boy that I had as a kid. And then I had 2 DS's. I wanted a DS so bad, but my parents never let me have one. Man. It was nice. I loved my DS. I played Drawn to Life on the DS. It's one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite games from my childhood ever. Drawn to Life. You just got coconut mauled by Nagito Kamaeda. Share this with all your friends to totally coconut maul them by Nagito Kamaeda. Regret. Is number 23. I have quite a few things that I regret in my life, actually. But I don't think I would go back and change them. You know? It's like those things where, like, I wouldn't go back and change them, but I might, like... Does that make sense? I don't know. I wish I had handled things differently in my life. Some things. But ultimately, I wouldn't change them because they made me who I am. Not really. I'm not really the type to hold a bunch of stuff against myself because of all the shit that I did as a kid. Because I was a kid. Here's a question random completely. Okay. Success. Have you guys seen the video? It came out years ago. Anyway, this comedy group, Studio C, did a skit on how Nintendo came up with Mario games, and OMG was so funny I need to find it again. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that is. If you were to rewrite the show Miraculous Ladybug, what kind of animals would you make the superheroes instead of a ladybug and cat? Raccoon and a cat. Or raccoon and a deer. for no reason. I was an asshole kid though. I was too. But, I needed to learn that I was an asshole. Okay, other than Cal. Because if I wasn't an asshole when I was a kid, I would be an asshole now. Because I needed to grow up, like, I needed to grow up. Deer and a wolf? Hell yeah. Okay, success? I wouldn't consider myself that successful in terms of, like, financially or, like, I'm not rewriting Ratter. I don't know. But I think I'm successful in, like, mentally. Like, I'm mentally successful. I'm mentally stable. At least enough. I'm happy with my life. At least mostly. I have the privilege to, like, stream. And that's been nice. So I wouldn't call myself, like... I don't know, I'm just comfortable, you know? Atari's Revenge on Nintendo Studio C, that's the video title? Alright, I will give it a watch after stream. I'll even write it down. Atari... Revenge. It came out 8 years ago? Oh my goodness. 25. Nature? Oh, I love nature. Is this asking about my own human nature? Or, like, asking how much I love nature? Because I love nature. I guess it's in my nature to be, Grudge holder. I do hold grudges. And sometimes I can be a bit blunt. And like, that can come off as rude. Or like mean. Especially people in the system, others in the system. Some people are more likely to maybe hurt someone's feelings than others. I'm gonna put this in the corner so that it doesn't get in the way, but I will watch it after stream. I'll make a ladybug, a spider, and cat noir, a mosquito. Oh, that's so cool. Yes. I think it's also in my nature to be optimistic. Perhaps to a fault. Optimistic. I'm trying to think of negative traits as well as positive traits. Because I think it's like... I think it'd be lame for me to be like, oh, I'm just so nice. I'm just so nice all the time. Because I'm really not. I have low empathy. I'll write that down. I'm really not, like... I can be kind. But it takes effort, you know? I'm not just naturally kind. It's not in my nature. I'm naturally a little selfish. And, like... I don't know. But I don't think that's human nature. I think that's just me. I think it's just my situation. But I'm still optimistic about my life. And I think that's part of NPD. Thinking that everything will go fine for me. Even if it won't. But you know, it's not the most negative thing in the world, so whatever, I don't really care. These two are NPD things. Oh, fuck. Okay. Now that we got those down. Struggle. What's something I struggle with? Oh, I'm sorry. Struggle. I struggle with, well, I'll write down empathy. / relating to people. I would say I struggle with money. Keeping it and, like, making it focus. Work. / job. I don't know if I'd be able to hold, like, a real job. Because I have, like, disabilities. I'll write down disability. Alright, those are my struggles. Object. Focusing, my greatest enemy. Yeah, same. Okay. Object. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna be real. My favorite object, if I were to guess? My pills... Smile. 'Cause they make me normal. My normal pills. $28, we're almost done. If someone figures out what object means, you can tell me and I'll redo that one. But I don't know what it means. Communication. Okay, this is something I struggle with, actually. And I'll be completely real about this. I struggle with communication, but sometimes I struggle with it in opposite ways than other parts of my mind. So some parts of my mind are too direct. And they want to say mean things to people because, that's like, I don't know. Dude, my stomach just growled so loudly. Oh my god. You might have heard it. Jesus. Whatever. But too direct sometimes. But other times, I am too avoidant. This is a nice practice in handwriting, by the way. I'm realizing that my handwriting is getting better the more I do this stream, by the way. Which is very interesting. Alright, too direct and too avoidant. Don't worry, I farted to cover up your stomach growl. Thank you. Thank you, Paintstar. So, sometimes I can be too direct, sometimes I can be too avoidant. It just depends on who's fronting, to be honest. Like, me, personally, Paprika, will, well, I don't really know how I am, to be honest. I think if I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably too avoidant. I was watching a little bit of the video to jog my memory of what happened in OMG, and I'm borderline line laugh crying. It's so stupid. Awesome, awesome. I need to watch it after stream. That sounds fun. But depending on who's fronting, like Ven or, Narrow, if they're fronting, or Parfait especially, those three, and Cloud, those four, don't like to sugarcoat things. So if they don't like you, they will tell you. And sometimes they will tell you in a mean way. That is not nice. Meanwhile, Pan, will avoid being, like, avoid telling you things altogether because he doesn't want to be mean. So I have kind of a struggle back and forth between who's fronting and who's not fronting, depending on who's fronting. My stomach just growled really loud as well. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We're brothers in arms. But yeah, it just depends. 29. Happiness. I would consider myself pretty happy. Also, if you get rid of the hap in happiness, it says penis. So that's pretty awesome. But I've been stressed out lately, so I got into meditation. But I think after meditating, I can't keep farting this off and forgive me. But I think I'm pretty good. I'm pretty cheesed with the world. Well, no, not with the world. The world sucks ass. But I'm pretty cheesed with my life. And I would consider myself, like, happy. 30. Art. And this is the final one. You should elaborate what makes you happy? Oh, true. What makes me happy? My cats. Sharing my art. Like, what are the things that make you happy? Yeah. I appreciate that. Because I don't get prompts sometimes. Sometimes I just take them as at face value and I'm like, oh, well, I'm pretty happy. And then I don't think about, like, oh, what makes me happy? And that's a real one. Okay, my cats, sharing my art. My family. I'm a big family person. Not because I think, like, if you have a family, like, and they're shit to you, you should, like, stick by them just because they're your family. I don't think that's true. But I like my family, and I grew up in a nice family. So, I mean, as nice as it could have gotten, considering my father. But, it was okay. It all worked out. I should have breakfast soon, it's noon. Fuck, it is noon, I haven't had breakfast. I had one granola bar. Smiling friends makes me happy. True, true, true. Charlie, it hurts! That's something only Panstar will get. Share your joy, chatters. Exactly, exactly. Mousies make me happy. Let's go. Charlie, it hurts. Jimmy! Can you get me some water? My friends make me happy. Coffee makes me happy. Mousies make me overstimulated, I understand. Generational comic, true. Let's see. What else makes me happy? I like, gaming. Gaming makes me happy. It's like a trance state for me. I just get into the zone. Gaming and drawing. Same with drawing. Music makes me happy too. I've been experimenting with listening to different music genres and like different languages of music. Different languages of like, genres. What am I trying to say? Genres in different languages. Like city pop, I've been listening to more than just Japanese city pop. I've been listening to Thai and like Vietnamese city pop. It's been nice. Man, I love music. It's so nice. Blanket when cold makes me happy. True. Autumn. Autumn makes me happy. The autumn. This season. Celery makes me happy. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Do you like the song? Hold on, I forgot who wrote it. Hold up. Okay. Iced tea makes me happy. I love iced tea. Hell yeah. "4am" by Taiko Oniki. I have not heard that song. I'll write it down though. Or Taiko. Taiko? Stuffed animals make me happy? Yes. Bird makes me happy. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Alright. I think that's a good list. We can move on to art. Okay. So I'm gonna, based on the music you've been playing on stream, you would probably love it. Let's go! Awesome! Especially Fat Bird? Hell yeah. I love birds. Okay, I think how I'm interpreting this prompt, this art prompt, I would take it as like, I would answer it like, what are things you like to show most in your art? Or like, what is your art most inspired by? You know? So I would say my life. Clearly. Because I'm doing this entire stream. I put a lot of my life experiences into my artwork. Bart, you should tell us your favorite mediums to use or what your favorite things to draw, maybe? Oh, okay, that's a good one too. Okay. I like using clay. I like sculpting. Sculpting is fun. And like making little figures. I like sketching. Especially doing like studies. Which is brings me to my December thing that I'm doing for December. I'm gonna do a study month where I stream 5 days a week, and I'm gonna do studies every day, and it's gonna be awesome. And hopefully by then the Picarto server will be done, so if any adults in chat want to join the Picarto Discord server and like actually want to like be notified when I do Picarto streams. I've been rewatching a lot of ABD Illustrates videos, and man, he inspired me so much. I just want to create. I love ABD Illustrates. Oh my god, I've been a fan of him forever. I've been a fan of him forever. Morning streams? Yes. morning streams like this. Yeah, I love studying. I love doing art studies. I love ABD Illustrators too. Let's go! Shout out. Shout out Peak. Let's see. Great things happening in Picarto server so far. Yeah. We have a couple people in the Picarto server demoing it and like helping me figure stuff out in there. I like acrylic markers. Oh, I love watercolor. I probably won't be able to make a majority of them since I love to sleep late. It's okay. The VODs will always be up. But they will be I think they will benefit my art a lot. I'm very excited to like watch myself improve over the month. I've been so much help. You have been Paintstar. Just by existing, you are helping. Okay, I'll go over art mediums that I don't like that much either, too, as well. Don't like using personally. Like, I think they look good. I think all mediums can look good. But these are ones that I don't like using. Oil pastels? I was about to say oil pastels, yeah. They just get everywhere. And this one might be a little controversial. But I already forgot. Graphite. I don't like graphite. I don't like using pencils. Oh, we're cooked. They sniped? What? What? Am I alive still? What?